Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Toon review on this sunny Saturday evening, unless you're watching from somewhere else in the world. I'm joined by Billy. It'll be us two tonight. So myself, Alex Stato, and Billy doing the commentary and taking you through the U21's final. England are in a final again. We won the last one. We're in another one against Germany, the old rivals. So welcome in, everybody. Make sure before you get settled, you do check out Mamoru Records if you haven't done before, or even if you have, go and have a little look. They might have some new stuff. They are our channel sponsor. They do a lot. Their link is in the description. Click on it, have a little look. They do also have a shop in Whitley Bay. It's going to be a nice sunny Sunday tomorrow, so go to the beach. Why not? Thank you, everybody, for joining us so early. There's like 400 of you in already, and we've literally just kicked off. So crazy. The game starts in 13 minutes. We will go through a little preview of the teams and have a little chat. But first of all, Billy, good evening. How are we doing, my friend?
Good evening to all the Toon View Massive and the Magpie Massive out there in beautiful viewerland. I'm great, mate. Really looking forward to this. Been following this tournament, England-wise, since the first game, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, you've definitely watched a lot more than me this year. We've either been live when games have been on, or I've been extremely busy this last month, so I've not been able to watch as much, which is a big shame. But I've been watching goals, highlights, and general things. I've not seen much of Germany though, so I would like your opinion on our opponents this evening.
Yeah, the only time I saw them was against England, and they rested a lot of players as we did. So it's pretty false, but yeah, I can go through that. We'll put the England line up first, though, shall we? And that's very much the unchanged lineup from the other day. It's all dependent where Livramento plays, because the game against Germany, Tino was rested, and they brought Hinshelwood in on the left-hand side. No, it wasn't Hinshelwood, it was Samuel Eiling Jr., and he got tore a new one by the German winger. So he may play back on the left again today, but he has been on the right and left through the tournament and been outstanding at both. The one that's disappointed me mostly has been McAtee, to be honest. Elliott's been fantastic. Stansfield's a good focal point. Hasn't scored yet, but it's a good focal point. Gives us something to aim for. Even though he's only small, he works his nuts off. And Hutchinson on the wing's very good too. So, yeah, and Beadle in goal is a good goalkeeper. Brighton's goalkeeper can be at Birmingham next season, I believe. Anything you want to say about him?
It's a good balanced team. It's exciting. Beadle in goal's decent. Hinshelwood, Quansah, Cresswell, and Livramento is a tidy back four with a lot of experience in the Premier League and competence. Anderson and Scott in midfield, I think it's quite balanced. I think Anderson's got the physical chonkiness and a bit of bite to his game.
Yeah,
maybe Alex Scott is a little bit more technical and dribbly. I think it's a lovely balanced pair. I like Hutchinson, McAtee, not McAtee. God, what am I saying? And Elliott on the right. I think that's interesting as well. I think there's a lot of interchange. Elliott can come inside. McAtee could go out wide. Yeah. Hutchinson is very much more a wide player, but it's nice. It's versatile. Stansfield, I'm not as keen on. I do like Rowe, the youngster who's at Marseille. I do think he offers slightly different things. I think he profiles really well. He's more my bag in terms of if I was having to pick players, I would prefer him. But I appreciate Stansfield has been very, very good for Birmingham in League One. Yeah, it's a good side. But this is a final, so you want to pick your best players. Bench-wise, Billy, anything that's going to happen off that bench?
Yeah, well, about Stansfield, he's the only centre forward in the actual squad because, of course, Delac was going to be the main striker, but of course, before the tournament started,
but it is worth saying that Rowe is more of a left winger by trade, left-footed as well, but can play up top.
Yeah, he did play. I think he played up top first game and didn't have a great game, but still, he has come on and sub in the past couple of games and made a real impact. So, yeah, the bench is very strong. Norton Cuffy comes on, plays wide right, good defensive statistics for him as well, even though he plays as a top of winger. The one that's disappointed me has been Anwanieri, who seems to have sulked since he's been dropped from the team and hasn't
voted for young player of the season and can't get in the
exactly
the youth squad for England. So
generally, what happens is towards the end of the game,
Hackney will come on. A vote.
Yeah, Hackney, Rowe, and Norton Cuffy will come on towards the end of the game. Potentially, and Maneri as well, and maybe Tyler Morton from Liverpool. But yeah, it's a solid squad, really solid squad.
Shall we have a look at the Germans?
Yeah, there we go.
Right, so we've got to rifle through this. I'm not as familiar with the back four, Billy. I only know Collins. Do you know much about the centre halves and the left back?
No, nothing whatsoever.
It's a pretty
One player, well, obviously we all know Ryan Gruda, but the player that's been really good this tournament is the number 10, Nick Voltemada. He's been very, very good. Canalfa, who played on the right wing, the left wing, the right wing for Germany in the previous game against England, was outstanding. Doesn't make this team. He's back on the bench, so take what you want. But they've been very good this tournament, Germany.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of the players further up the pitch. Martel, I believe, is he the one that was? I think he just got promoted. Yeah, he's the one for Cologne, and they won the second Bundesliga, the Bundesliga 2, I think it's called. 31 appearances in the midfield to get promoted. Wrights as well at Borussia Mönchengladbach. Obviously, a lot of minutes. Very defensive, very heavy defensive and tackle numbers. Profile similarly to Anton Stach of Hoffenheim. You've got Christian Norgard in there, Ryan Christie. So you kind of get that. He's very tenacious in midfield. So they've got a good pair in midfield as well. Brian Gruda, we know we've done extensive research on him for the channel before he went to Brighton ultimately. Fantastic young player. Voltemada, I think is how you say his name, the 10, has had a fantastic season at Stuttgart. And I think I read an article yesterday that they've slapped like 100 mil on his name or something ludicrous. I can't remember if I dreamt that or not. I'll have to go and have a look. And Viper, however you're supposed to say his name, has done okay this season. 700 minutes in the Bundesliga. He's got a few goals. Pretty solid. I think he's about 6'3" as well. So he's a bit of a unit. So they've got some good players. Nebel on the left. I'm not too sure. I'd have to go and have a look. I don't really know him. Paul Nebel, he's at Mainz as well. So done pretty well. 10 goals, 4 assists in the Bundesliga this year. Is a 22-year-old. He's right-footed. Interesting.
They're very
good players. A lot of Bundesliga experience.
Very good area league. We really have to watch some area league. The amount of goals I've scored with headers in the box has been amazing. They scored
Voltemada and Viper are not. They don't seem too shabby in that regard. They've got some very technically gifted players as well,
and Nebel as well. Yeah, so we have to be really confident.
Well, Nebel is right-footed on the left, so if he does play there, he's down as playing left midfield, so it does depend. But it's a good side. I mean, but naivety and bias, I feel like England's squad and starting lineup there is stronger. Yeah. However, I'm not as familiar with some of their defenders and the goalkeeper. So, or the left midfield, Nebel, I don't remember having watched him play. So, it's an interesting one. It's a good lineup. It's two very strong teams, very strong nations. Of course, we are the defending champions. We did win the last Euros with, of course, Anthony Gordon, Morgan Gibbs-White, all of those kinds of players in there. So this could be the opportunity for back-to-back under-21s Euros victories, which you would hope, Billy, might translate into a senior trophy for England eventually.
Well, you think so, wouldn't you? With the last two European, if we were to win today and haven't won the last one, you think at some point then they're all going to come through and become kind of world beaters on the senior stage. You'd hope so. There's nothing work like that, does it?
No,
I remember winning it years ago, and when the side had lots of Brian Robson in it and Glenn Hoddle and people like that, never win anything.
But it has done in recent decades with the likes of Germany and Spain having incredible youth teams. So if we go and win 2 U21 tournaments on the trot, Euros wise, you would imagine that gives us a good chance, especially if some of these can kick on and contribute to the senior team for the World Cup. Might be a bit early for some, but you've got players like Scott Anderson, Harvey Elliott, that if they have a very good Premier League season next, they can fight for a place on the plane at the actual World Cup. So, I've listed a few. Technically, they all could make a claim for it. Who knows? They could all go and play at a decent level and have a great season. So, you know, and unless it's somebody like Harry Kane or Jordan Pickford, who are just going to get a free pass, I think a lot of spaces are up for grabs. It depends how you do across the season. So we'll wait and see. Let's say hello to
England are wearing the home kit, and you're going to laugh at the German away kit when you see it, Stato. It's not the usual German green away kit.
Uh-oh. Well, I've got the Germans having a little sing-song at the moment, so they're in pink and purple. That's just their tracksuit, though. I don't know what their actual shirt looks like.
Very much similar.
Okay. Fair enough. Who have we got in tonight? We've got loads of mods in. We've got Julie, Tom, Martin. We've got loads of people in. Ian as well. welcome in all of the mods and all of you lovely viewers. Thank you for coming in to watch an England youth game. This is why this channel is so amazing. I did hear there was some shenanigans on last night, so shame on the trolls. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. There'll be none of that. You will get banned. We're not having nonsense on this channel. So there was some horrible things said to Paul yesterday. He's going to have a little chill evening with his lovely family tonight and just rest. And we will go and do some England stuff this evening. But thank you for nearly 800 people coming to watch not Newcastle and a youth team. You're amazing. That is incredible. We've got the anthem on. The lads are ready. Who's going to sing, Billy? I often think that's a good omen if people don't sing, and I don't like that.
Well, the manager certainly doesn't. Of course, he represented the Republic of Ireland, so...
Oh, Tino, shave that mustache, mate. I know he's influenced by Fabian Cher. What are you doing?
Well, I think having Ashley Cole next to Lee Carter is a fantastic appointment. I really do. He's the best left-back I've ever seen. Sorry. Someone wants to know where we can watch the match. But he's in Europe, so I can't really tell him. I think it might be on UEFA.com, mate. Try that. I think you have to sign up for an account now. So just sign up for an account on UEFA.com and they should have the game on there.
Right, well, we better win this because the German manager's wearing a T-shirt. So what a joke. Turning up to a final in a T-shirt. Who do you think you are?
Well, it's better than Joachim Löw turning up with his fingers down his pants.
Well, in a bloody
looks
jumper.
Looks like he's going to the left, which wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
Right, how are we doing this, Billy? Are we going to do 4 quarters?
Start,
are we going to Americanise it?
Yeah, you can start. You can do the first half of the first half. And I
should take over the telly thinks that Hinshelwood's going to be the right back and Livramento is going to be the left back.
It wouldn't surprise me. However, it did say that...
I mean, Livramento was very good as a left back for us, so...
And he was very good in the first game as well. Or the first and second games he played at left back.
They seem to think we're going 4-3-3.
And Archie Gray was the right back, but he's been dropped for some reason since. And Martin Hinshaw, I think it's Martin, isn't it? From Brighton, has come in.
Excuse me. We've got a super sticker. It is Michael McIntyre. Thank you very much for your £2 super sticker. Much appreciated, my friend. Oh, Billy's doing comments at the same time.
Come on. I'm not. I'm about to put the banner up.
Maybe I'm double clicking them. Right, are we going to win the toss?
Oh, that's very lazy. That's a very lazy banner, isn't it? I should really edit that, shouldn't I?
Okay, let's do a proper banner. Right, Germany, they seem to think it's going to be Mr. Wiper. That's what we're going to call him on the right. Gruda on the left. Midfield 3 with the right-footed Nebel on the right. So not a left midfielder. So all the websites got it completely wrong. So the telly seems to think it's a 4-3-3 versus a 4-3-3. We'll see. We'll wait and see. But yeah, Bratislava in Slovakia. We have the U21's European final. Huddles are done. Players getting psyched. Come on,
the player that's got to concentrate and has got to cut the errors out is Charlie Cresswell at centre half. Made a few errors in this tournament. Not been as most solid of players. But Joe Quan's been pretty good next to him, to be fair. And so he should really, I guess, playing for Liverpool for the last 2 or 3 seasons. Should be child's play to him. Anyway, we're off.
Well, I'm not off.
You see how many seconds I'm ready then. I'll pause it when I get to the window.
Yeah, I'm a little bit delayed, guys. So bearing in mind, because we're streaming over YouTube and it is over the internet and stuff, there's going to be a little bit of a delay for me and then a delay over YouTube. So make sure you do pause it if you want to be in line with the match. So there's match commentary. I will give you a counter. So we've just kicked off for my screen. We're 3 seconds into the game. So pause it if you want live commentary, guys. Sync it up. But our first kick from Beadle's gone out of play for a German throw. Commentators on the telly, Joe Hart's on there. Interesting. But listen to us. I feel like we can do better than Joe Hart, Billy.
Absolutely. 100%.
Right, 25 seconds in. Germany are going to clear their lines, try and get it upfield. Strong header from Kwanzaa straight away. But there is space for Germany on the right wing. We've got a nice bank of 4 with the 2 midfielders in front, it looks.
Tino's playing right back, by the way.
Cover. Oh, so he is. Yeah, really good from Scott there, Alex Scott. It is Alex Scott, isn't it?
Yes.
That is his first name. I always get confused because I know obviously there's the lady presenter, ex-footballer, and there's obviously the young player. Oh, fantastic work rate from Harvey Elliott there to just close it down. Really, really good press from England. They try a little through ball, but Tino has got it covered, and it does go out for an England goal kick. Very good structure, good energy, good discipline so far from England.
Absolutely. I mean, he didn't look very German, does he? Antonio Di Salvio.
No, I know. A very German name.
I'm not going to say anything.
We take a little short goal kick. And we don't end up playing out from the back. We do play it wide right to Tino, who's going to get it central, and we're going to try and drive forward. Tino's gone on a big run down the right wing, but we're not using him. We're going to go left. Anderson out to left midfield. It's going to be Hinshelwood on the left. He's going to use his left winger. Can we get it central? No, there's a little inside step there, and he's lost the ball to the fullback, unfortunately. It was Amari Hutchinson that lost that. It was a good effort, though. It was a well-worked opportunity. It just broke down. Try again.
Oh, that's poor.
Poor there from Quansah. He's misread the 1-2 with Anderson. That was very poor. Anderson's going to have to trap back and do a lot of defensive work. Quansah, for the sort of money you've just gone for, mate, you need to switch on more than that. That was very poor. Germany have got it in midfield now. Very, very structured from England. Sat in a 4-4-2 out of possession at the moment. Germany on the right wing. Trying to work some space. They're going to play it central, cross into the box, straight into the arms of Beadle. Comfortable. Amari Hutchinson there, a little bit suspect offensively and defensively, Billy.
Yeah, he didn't track back, did he? He was left to kind of the Hinshelwood, and even Alex Scott took his time getting over there, to be fair. It was not very good at all.
Yeah, I want to see better from that left side from England. Strange start from them. The right's been really good. We are 3 minutes on the clock for me, guys. 3 minutes on the clock. Long ball over the top. And a German defender puts it out for a throw. Will be Harvey Elliott to take. Tino's going to take. Go backwards. We're going to reset. Long switch. Top left to Amari Hutchinson on the left wing. He brings it down. Wasn't the greatest of bring downs, to be fair. He's going to have to go backwards with it. It was a long ball, to be fair. It was a fantastic ping. Who was that on number 5? Was that Cresswell?
Charlie Cresswell, yeah.
Or ball into the box, left-footed here. I think it was from Hutchinson. It's gone all the way over. Tino can't follow onto it. Germany clear. Very good tracking from Elliot Anderson there.
Yeah, he tidies everything up, doesn't he? He's just a really good tidy upper.
Yeah, there was a long clearance from Germany there, and they tried to run onto it, but Anderson just shepherded it out nicely. 4 minutes on the clock, guys. Anderson out to Tino. With that, Harvey Elliott on the right as well, trying to do a little triangle, but we're getting smothered and we've lost the ball. Very good work from Elliot Anderson, though, to try and keep it.
Oh,
absolutely hacked down there, the number 20. Who's our number 20?
Alex Scott.
No, it's 10, Alex Scott, isn't it?
No, 10 is McAtee. You can tell it's Alex Scott because he's got his chin guard on.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. My mistake. Yeah, nice little trick to draw the foul there. And we've got it on the right wing. Harvey Elliott is going to drive centrally. Tino's gone the overlap, but Elliott's done an improvised ball, and we're in the box here. Oh, and it's saved at close range. Can we get the follow-up? Harvey Elliott, it's in. Bottom right corner, 1-0 England. Get in, Harvey Elliott again. Fantastic goal from the young Liverpool winger. And it is 1-0 England. Shall we go get English Granny, Billy? You do it. Where is she?
I don't even know if she's there or not. Hang on, let's have a look.
Have we got English? Quick, go find English Granny. Pure willingness from Harvey Elliott there, Billy, because he played an improvised ball out to the two spare men on the left. it fell favourably off a German shirt. The shots didn't quite work out, and Harvey Elliott was in the right place for a smart follow-up and finish. What a goal from England.
It's a great finish, isn't it? With his left foot as well, just bent into the bottom right corner. The German right back, I don't know what he was doing there. Shocking clearance, but England get the lead. It's a complete 180 from what happened in the game and in the qualifying stages when Germany took an early lead. But yeah, Harvey Elliott.
I think all the German defenders got caught a bit off guard there because it was a deflected cross and they all didn't know what to do from there. They managed to clear the first shot. Yeah, they were just not switched onto it. Of course, Harvey Elliott played at a really, really high level for quite a while now for the young man, was first to it. 1-0 England, guys. 1-0 in a final. We've been there before. 6 minutes 40 on the clock. 1-0 England. Long way to go yet.
Oh, that's poor from Cresswell.
Germany have got the ball, but it is pinging around. Some really good energy from Scott and Anderson. Really, really good pressing, and we do drop into that nice shape. We seem very disciplined. I like how structured this young side is. Left wing for Germany. Tino's going to try and block the cross, but doesn't get it. It is cleared away into midfield, and Germany very calmly recycle the ball. Some very aggressive pressing here from England, though, all the way back to the goalkeeper. You love to see it.
That's Stansfield's job.
Murray Hutchinson as well.
Empty the tank. That's his job.
Yeah, Stansfield as well, and McAtee and Amari Hutchinson. Some fantastic pressing there. Germany could not continue that attack because the pressing was just so tenacious.
George, who is Paul's neighbour at St James's Park, he's put a £5 super chat in, and he says, "Since it's a special game with Newcastle players, I'll do my usual donation." Thanks, George. Really appreciate that. Sure. And Stephen Foster has gifted 5 Toon memberships.
Oh, it's very kind of you. We'll pop that on screen, shall we? That's pop everybody on screen. So 5 Toon Review memberships from Stefan. Yeah, make sure you say thank you to Stefan if you did get one of those gifted memberships. And again, thank you, George. Much appreciated. Germany have a free kick here, deep right. It is in our half.
To play one with black football boots looks odd, doesn't it?
Yeah, blast from the past. Long ball in. It's cleared straight away by Tino, who is at the front of the pack. Bit of head tennis at the moment, trying to get the ball away. Backwards and forwards. Tino clears again, but there's nobody up front. And Germany are just going to run it backwards a little bit and try and reset their attack. We're still in a 4-4-2. Nice and steady. 8 minutes 50 on the clock, guys. 1-0 to England in the U21's final. Deep cross in, early cross from their left fullback, and it is expertly chested down from Hinshelwood to the goalkeeper, Beadle. Really calm work from a young player there. I tell you what, Billy, it's night and day difference watching the young lads now compared to 10 years ago. The technical confidence.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, well played.
Fantastic playing out from the back there, whoever that was. I think it was somebody.
I think it was McAtee.
It definitely was somebody. It was McAtee, yeah. Fantastic work from him. And he's still going in the 10. Got his wires crossed for Stansfield there, and we lost the ball. That was a shame. It's fallen to Harvey Elliott on the right, though. He's going to use Stansfield on the right. He needs help, though. He's got his fullback all over him. Harvey Elliott tries to play the ball inside for a 1-2, but there's no one there. Anderson probably could have gone and helped him there. And the German goalkeeper has the ball. I don't know. We've got somebody who just keeps asking who wins in the chat. Well, whoever's leading at the final whistle.
If we knew that, Murkis, whatever name is, would be millionaires.
This isn't pre-recorded. We're not from the future. This is a live show, guys. We are just over 10 minutes on the clock. And England have got the ball in settled possession at the moment across the back four. Again, 1-0 up. There's no reason for them to turn the screw too much, but 1-0 is not the safest of leads. Elliot Anderson trying to drive it into midfield at the moment. We're trying to release a winger, but Germany very, very disciplined in that middle. It's hard to get through. and still just being nice and careful with it. Tell you, I've been very impressed with Hinshelwood so far, Billy.
Yeah, he'd be very good. Very good. Another one like Tino can play both sides, left and right, and he can play midfield. He's a real versatile player.
That's Brighton, though, isn't it? They recruit technically gifted players, and they play them, and they end up looking really good.
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott's got it in right midfield, but there's a lot of space to run into, and he's gone backwards. We're just being careful here. We're just feeling it out. There's no need to rush attacks. Just working the opportunity. Amari Hutchinson is on his own here, going to try a run, and he's decided against it. We are very slowly gaining territory up the pitch, though. Harvey Elliott finds himself in a slightly more advanced position, but we're still going to recycle the opportunity. Back out to Tino. We've got Tino and Harvey Elliott now. Through ball into the middle. Ooh, Anderson couldn't quite get on the end of that in the box. It was a good idea, creative. It has been cleared. Yeah, naughty that was if that had come off. Back to Beadle with some pressure. Ooh, dodgy pass there. Don't want to see much more of that.
Confidence. That's
a straight pass, and the German player nearly had it. Yeah, very patient build-up from here in England, Billy. They're trying to work the opportunity and wait till Germany make maybe a positional mistake or not picking up the right man.
It's amazing seeing England team do this. I don't think Germany have touched the ball in anger for about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, we look quite good. Although we do play a long ball, and now we're going to aggressively chase it and see if we can win the ball back high up the pitch. And we do. Cracking job from Elliot Anderson there. We've got Amari Hutchinson central. He's going to have to use someone. He goes for Hutchinson, who manages to keep it in. He's out on the left wing. He's at the byline, but he is static. He's going to have to use someone. Back to Hinshelwood, I think. No, it's Anderson. We've got 4 men in the box. Cynical foul from the 17 of Germany there.
I think
it might be. He's absolutely livid that Anderson's gone down, but that's a free kick in a dangerous area. Yeah, I mean, he's nicked Elliot Anderson's heel there off the ball, so definitely a foul, I'm afraid. You can cry about it all you want. 13:20 on the clock, guys. England are about to have a free kick from the left-hand side in a dangerous area. Alex Scott is over it.
His delivery
total control from England.
His delivery's been sensational in this championship.
Yeah.
Alex Scott, yeah, really, really good.
Tell you what, I'm enjoying this. We play some good football. I watched the first few games, and we definitely didn't play like this. So we've grown into the tournament, clearly. Harvey Elliott to take instead, left-footed, back post. We get a head onto it, but nobody on the second one. We've got a player in the box, left-footed shot. Oh, and it's just nobody could get on the end of it. I think it was Cresswell to try and tap in the McAtee drag across goal. That was a really good opportunity, Billy.
The touch from Anderson there was absolutely sensational. The little cushion header. What a ball that is.
Yeah.
And then the touch from McAtee to get away. Slightly overhit that, but it's a brilliant effort. Great move from England.
Yeah, he's just dragged it across goal, and the two England shirts were there first. The German defenders really slow to respond to things like that so far. And they are very fortunate, Germany, not to be 2-0 down. But they do play out from their goal kick, and it looks like we just drop into a 4-4-2 again. Nice and careful. Actually, we're on a 5-3-2 now.
Oh, good pressure.
Yeah, I do like the varying press here. It seems like I'm not quite sure what the trigger is, but sometimes when we play a long ball, we will press the second ball, which is lovely. But when they're trying to build out, it seems like a very randomized press to me. But they don't like it, Germany. Germany not enjoying their football at the moment. It's only really their centre halves getting anything.
McAtee's been much improved tonight than what he's been with the tournament. He's been outstanding so far.
They have managed to escape via the left winger. Well, with the fullback pushing up high. There you go. They've got some ground now, but England are sat very deep. This is not too dissimilar, Billy, to how Newcastle play.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very similar, isn't it? Yes, absolutely.
We'll drop into a 4-5-1 and be very careful. They're a 4-4-2, but it's a very similar principle.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same, isn't it? Apart from we probably go 4-5-1, don't we? But yeah, it's very similar style, no doubt about it. Oh, Tino misjudged one there.
Yeah, Tino's come out too early, and there's a big gap in the left back position. England players calling for a handball or an offside something. Oh, well, there's a terrible foul there. We've got an England player done 4 rolls on the floor. The German captain, what's his name?
Anderson,
it's Anderson, right? It's the other one. It's
Martel.
What's his name?
Martel.
Martel, isn't it?
It's Anderson that's gone down. That's a leg breaker, I think. Great tackle from Elliott in the box, but then he's.
Oh, dear. I just saw the replay for that Anderson tackle. He's just gone studs into the side of the ankle.
That's an orange card, if you like, for me. He didn't even get a yellow.
Yeah, that's got to be a booking at an absolute minimum. That's a really bad tackle.
That's the first mistake I've seen Tino make in the whole tournament, apart from maybe one against the Spanish when he got beat. Was it the Spanish? When he got beat on one attack. But yeah,
it was just a positional mistake more than anything.
Yeah,
he just came out when he probably shouldn't have done. 50-50 possession at the moment, which is interesting. Germany have not really done a lot with their possession. They are going to try and whip a ball into the box, though. We do clear up the shot attempt, and we can't retain the ball. It is going to get recycled out by Germany. They're going to try and find their fullback on the left. Germany have still got it. Some holes in England now. They're not looking quite as disciplined as they were a few minutes ago. 17.5 minutes in. I think they need a few concentrate shouts from the management on the sidelines, football manager style. Just a few players standing in the wrong place, a couple of eager decisions. Let's just keep it simple. Oh, and the ball's fallen to someone in the box for Germany. Can't get a shot away. The blocks are coming in. Can we get it cleared? Yes, we can. Lovely and calm from Elliott Anderson to release Harvey Elliott on the counter-attack. Off he goes. He's got Stansfield right. He's got McAtee left. He takes McAtee. Shoots. Oh, he squares it to Stansfield, who can't score.
Why didn't he dive for it?
What are you doing? That should have been a goal. How has he missed that?
Why did he not dive for that? Brilliant counter-attack, but why has he not dived for it?
He just stopped. I think he thought McAtee was going to go for goal, and Stansfield has just not even attempted to put a boot out there.
Probably offside anyway.
It would have been offside anyway, but why has Stansfield not tried? He just gave up. Get him off. Get him off. That's my Mourinho sub now. I'd take him off for that.
I think he's knackered. I think he's...
Rose on the bench. Get him off. Don't want to see that. That's absolutely terrible. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I am a drama queen when it comes to players doing things like that. I would do early subs. I would be a terrible manager. I'm very aware of that. 19 minutes in. England are still 1-0 up. We've so far weathered our little wobbly storm of the last 4 or 5 minutes. Just need to get our shape in order. However, that was a cracking little counter-attack, Billy. And I mean, Germany are a little bit lucky. We're not more than 1-0 up.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Interesting comment from Greengrass. Harvey is going to be this century's Matt Letizia. He won't win a senior cap, and the rest of the world will be scratching their head as to why. I think he will, mate. I think he will win a senior cap, and I think he'll win a bunch of them as well.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he doesn't. I mean, who have you got on the right wing for the senior team? You've got Madueke, if he plays on the right, Saka. Obviously, Bowen's starting to age out soon.
It's just the commentator's curse.
Yeah, we've just lost the ball in midfield, guys. It was poor, but Kwanzaa's picked it up and he's going to do a marauding run through the middle. Runners are separating now. Everybody's scrambling. He goes Hutchinson left. The attack slowed down. He's going to drive into the box. He needs to find someone. He's going to try and engineer a shot. Harvey Elliott takes too long on the ball. Probably more Hutchinson's fault there. That wasn't the right pass. Harvey Elliott was marked. I think lacking confidence from Hutchinson there. I think he's got all the ability. He's just a bit scared sometimes when he gets in that position.
I think it's because he lost the first duel, didn't he? And I think since then he's kind of not wanted to take anyone on.
Cheeky little chop there. Who was that from? That was from Scott. He's a little technical player. He just tried a little reverse chop to keep the ball in play. It didn't work, but it looked good. 20 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock for me, guys. Germany are trying to play out from the back. We've left players up to try and stop it, though. Nice little passes from Germany in the middle to try and progress up the pitch. They get it to their right winger despite a deflection. One of them he goes down like he's been shot, and Hinshelwood is laughing. Yeah, Hinshelwood and Brian Gruder, of course, both Brighton players. Let's have a look at the replay. Did he actually get shot? It was just a handoff that was near the neck. Gruder's made a bit of a meal of that, to be honest. The theatrical 360 spin in the air. Deep free kick. It's probably, 35 yards out on the right-hand side for Germany. 2 players over the ball.
Very dangerous with set pieces.
Ball comes in, centre of the box, head onto it. Oh, and it's wide. Ooh, it was from, what's his name? Voltavada, I think his name is.
He was offside anyway, I think.
Yeah, it does look like the flag's gone. Yeah, he was very offside. He stood onside.
He never got on.
He stood offside and never even got back on, did he?
You want to get his haircut, mate? Get your haircut. Get a hair flicks. Get your haircut.
Beadle to restart.
We are halfway through, Stato.
Yeah, go on then. You take over. I got a few nice little shouts for my Avenged Sevenfold t-shirt as well. I did get that last weekend. Saw them in Poland. Very, very fun.
Long kick there from Beadle over everyone's head and into the arms of the German keeper, who bowls it out to his centre half, and Germany come on the attack. With the centre half just receiving it back from Nubel, I believe, who's come inside with the black boots on. Approaching the halfway line now, the Germans just playing it amongst themselves. The centre half and it was a left winger, but he's come inside a little bit. One touch there with the Germans getting through. Probably going to go wide here with Voltemada. Out it goes to Gruder. Gruder's going to try and get a crossing up against his club mate Hinshelwood. Brought into the area and a hoof skywalker into the crowd by Martel.
I think you'll have to create another letter because that was higher than row Z.
Yeah. Yes, he was leaning back, got into it. It was a very poor effort from Martel. England play it out from the back, and it's a long ball looking for Stansfield. He's not going to win many balls in the air, but he does really well that time. Elliott, the ball through the middle, looking for McAtee, going for the middle. McAtee's got the pace. Can he get through? He's robbed there and wins it back, and he can get a shot in. Hudson the score. Hudson scores! 2-0 to England. And that is a very good finish from Hudson. I thought they'd nosed it up, Stato, but in the end, he banged it in the net.
What a goal. What a goal. McAtee doing everything right, but then the final product, he couldn't get the ball out of his feet, lays it off to Hutchinson, who just buries it centrally. Kazi's having a massive whinge at Livramento. I'm not quite sure why. But it is England 2, Germany 0. What a goal, Billy.
Yeah, time for Granny. There we go, 2-0 to England. And a great left foot. It's gone for the keeper's legs, actually, but he's got that much power. It's gone into the centre of the net. The keeper probably should have done better than he started, but who cares? Who cares?
What do I know as well? It was Stansfield with a lovely hold-up play to get the dink over the top for the goal.
It was a brilliant run
from that. What a lovely bit of football.
Yeah, Stansfield did really well. He's not going to compete physically with these big centre-halves, but yeah, he did. And was the catalyst of that move, wasn't it? Outstanding. Very good. England 2, Germany 0. And the Italian-German, if he is Italian, doesn't look very happy. 25 minutes gone, and England have a 2-goal lead. And this is the same as the game in the qualifiers, except in reverse. Except this time, England are truly dominant, in my opinion. Anyway, Germany trying to come back from a long deficit here. And they start from deep with Martel, who plays it square to his right back. who's come forward. Back into Martal again, who's sitting deeper now. And Germany tried to progress through the defenders. Wide it comes then to the left back. Going up against Elliott. Plays it back inside for Nubal. Long ball, switch to the far side. He's overhit that. No, he hasn't. Taken down by Gruder. Hudson goes across to mark him. Cuts inside. Trying to get across in. Great defensive by Hudson. Stansfield almost got a touch on that. And it was almost picked up by McAtee. But great question from McAtee. But it's good ball to left back. Now Tino has to be defensive. Ball comes in. Good cut from Cresswell. Clears it away. Headed back in. Tino should get there first. Does. Gives it an agricultural swat down the pitch. Stansfield should get this. Oh, it's a lovely little touch, but slightly overhit. And the defender came in.
Naughty from a League One player, that was.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay, they're in the Championship now, so that's a bit mean of me. But he's just done a season in League One, to be fair.
Yes. Another £5 super chat from George. He said, just got back from the first aid emergency and we score. Thanks for super chat, George. Outstanding. Thank you very much. So 2-0 Stato. Deservedly so, what do you think?
I think so, yeah. I think we've had a couple of other really good chances that we probably should have put away. So, yeah, deservedly ahead. Germany have barely had a sniff. We've had 4 or 5 good opportunities. We've buried 2. So we've just got to stay careful now, and we should win this game.
Nubal
there's a long way to go.
Good defending from Cresswell. And Nubal lost his plot there and had a go at Cresswell. Should be going in the book for that. 100% he should be.
Yeah, you got to put. Don't book the England player there because it was the German player who kicked off.
He's about 5'2" and he's kicked off with a 6'3" centre half, and he's not going to book him. It's great defending from Cresswell. He's kind of out-muscled him, and his touch then let him down, and he kicked out of play.
Yeah, there's nothing. He did nothing wrong there. Oh, he shoved him for no reason. Put him in the book.
It should be
put him in the book. There was no hands. There was nothing from Cresswell whatsoever. There was nothing. Weird reaction. Angry with himself, I think.
Great ball there down the line, but it's overhit. And Hinchelwood can't catch up with it. It'll be a throw into Germany deep in their own half. Great attempt from Anderson. Slightly overhit it. And Germany will have a throw in deep. 28 minutes on the clock. Still England 2, Germany 0. And the ball is back with the German keeper. And he relays it to his centre half. Sorry, I don't know the names, folks, but it's players that we've not seen before. So the left back currently has it.
Looks pretty tidy, the left back.
Yeah, he's not bad, is he?
Who is he?
Oh, Hudson tried an interception there. Left the man free. It's Voltemada. Could go wide to Gruda. Just gone to get to the byline himself. And it's blocked off well there by, I think it was Hinchelwood. It'll be a corner to the Germans. It was Alex Scott, in fact, doing a bit of defensive work. Outstanding. But Germany
like this guy, Billy.
What's his name?
Nathaniel Brown, the left back.
Yeah.
22 years old. 2,000 minutes in the Bundesliga with 9 goal contributions for Frankfurt.
Wow.
Profiles like Ait Nuri, Munoz for Palace.
Either from Germany or some wide and out of play for a goal kick. Carry on. Who else?
Like Munoz for Palace and Ait Nuri as well, who's just gone to City. So 22-year-old tidy little left back. He's I'm surprised he's not been picked from Frankfurt, to be fair.
Well, 19's on a glancing header, just went wide. He out-jumped Tino in the box. It was a tough angle to get it on target, and it went wide. And England get away with it. It's with Cresswell. Now it's Anderson, who's very deep in his own box. The carbon influence on this England side. The sit-out, the tidy upper, does all the dirty work in a very classy way, I have to say. Here he is again. Picks up from Scott. Back he goes to Latino. And Anderson is going to go backwards here to Cresswell. Cresswell has Kwanzaa square of him, and Kwanzaa will advance up the pitch, I think. No, it comes inside for Scott. Scott has it. Down for Tino on his right flank. Cuts inside, gives it to Anderson. Little ball down the line, looking for the winner, Elliott. Foot race here with him and Brown, is it? His name? And Brown lets it win out for a goal kick.
He's put in a lot of hard graft, to be fair. They're looking a little bit tired now, England, but they've put in 30 minutes of very hard work, and they've scored 2 goals for it, so fair play.
Looks like we have a Liverpool supporter in the chat who wants Liverpool to keep hold of Harvey Elliott. And you can't blame him, to be fair.
Well, with the amount of money you're spending, you're going to have to sell someone at some point.
That is true. Great press there from Hudson, and unfortunately, the Vic didn't go his way. And the right back came back and covered Collins, and back he goes to the keeper. Then he goes.
Yeah, apologies, guys, if we are a bit behind your few people saying that. We are. So we're about 31 minutes in-ish for us. So just pause it, sync up, and then you can listen to Billy's commentary.
Here's the 19 now going towards the box. He's being pushed there by Anderson, who gets in front of him. Does remarkably well. And does brilliantly with the clearance. How calm was that? Cresswell gets fouled and should get a free kick, and does so. Brilliant from Anderson. Absolutely outstanding.
Nebel is absolutely losing his mind with Cresswell. That's funny. I tell you what, if we don't have a buyback clause for Elliot Anderson, I'm going to cry.
Anyway, brilliant pass there. Now England on the attack again. Hutchinson, far side, 2 against 3. England going up against Collins. Good inside, tries a shot. Oh, it's about a yard wide. And we want a corner for it, and we're not going to get one.
He's trying to claim it should be a corner because it was a very wide shot.
But Collins doesn't look. Hudson looks confident now. He scored, doesn't he? And yeah, there's no deflection there whatsoever, is there?
Yeah, he does look.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there is deflection.
Yeah, it might have come off his studs a tiny bit.
$32 on the clock. Germany are playing it from deep, and it's with the centre halves. Back to the keeper. Well, Choppy, if you pause it, you'll be in. Just pause it in time with us, and then you'll be exactly where we are. Again, the German centre halves have it. Trying to get on the pitch. Bit of pressure coming on here from McAtee. But it goes backwards again to the captain. I think that's Martel, isn't it? And then it's on his far side to Brown. Brown going up against Elliott. Cross comes in first time. It's a good one. And the head out is over the bar. From
good cross.
The 19, who is, turn around so see your name.
The 19 is Viper.
Vince Green with a header. We know we're 2 minutes behind, Susan. It's so we can get in sync together. And the way you get in sync is by pausing it. Ball comes in. That's a great ball. Hutchinson's in. A little skip. Can he play it wide? Trying to walk it in. And it goes wide. Stansfield should have scored there. It's going to be a corner.
Why are we walking the ball in the net? We could be 5-0 up if we'd have stopped messing around with it. Christ.
Did he give it a corner? He should have given it a corner. That's a definite corner.
Hutchinson with the chop when he didn't need to.
That little flick from Anderson, though. Tino with the
Tino.
ball. Oh, he's offside anyway. He's offside, so it's going to be.
Why has he chopped that? He could have gone. He was ahead of his defender anyway.
Yeah, he's offside anyway, wasn't he? So it wouldn't matter, I guess. Pressure coming in from Anderson that time, and it's going to be an England throw-in. Brilliant from Anderson, that. Martel was totally rushed off the ball and put it out for a worthless throw-in. And now Anderson's picked it up and relayed it back to Jared. No, it's Hinshaw, isn't it? Now he goes to Kwanzaa, and Alex Scott's made his way down to this bottom flank here, and he receives it now. Has Tino inside him. Goes back to Cresswell. Square to Gerald Kwanzaa, who is about to go and play his football in Germany. Ball accounts for Leverkusen. He's trying to beat all the team, and he gets fouled. Lucky there, though. I didn't think there was any need for that, but he did. And he got fouled, but he was fortunate.
Simon said we need to show more confidence in the final third. I think we're showing too much confidence. I think we're trying to be far too intricate in the final play. We just need to just let it rip. Just get a shot on goal. There's too many chops and cutbacks trying to walk the ball in the net. It is a lovely brand of football, though. We're playing some really good stuff. We're making Germany look quite poor.
Here's Elliott. Back to Scott. Scott goes to Cresswell. Press coming on from Germany, but England are confident they can break it. McAtee gets robbed. Poor from McAtee that, but he does win it back. As he should have done, because it was poor from him. And brings the ball away. Voltemar was the man who took it off. And now McAtee tries to settle it down again. Back to Cresswell, who goes long. Again, Stansfield competes nicely in the air with the big centre half there. Gets the reflection on it. But Germany do come away with it in the end. 35, nearly 36 minutes gone. Still 2-0 to England. And Germany trying to press us. Goldston Ghost says Elliott is Brighton bound. Well, there's a few clubs into him, mate, not just Brighton. Apparently West Ham
doesn't like number 18 for us either. That's Stansfield. Emma, he did help us score the second goal, so he's been pretty important.
That's a foul, referee. Again, left his foot in.
You've got to get a card out.
Germany, and he gets one this time. It's the captain, Martel, who gets a booking for leaving his foot in now. I think he was on McAtee.
It's not his first foul either.
No, it's Scott, in fact. Scott, he looked in a lot of pain. He's whammed his knee onto his knee, so he's got knee-on-knee contact. Yeah, poor. Very poor tackle, that. But McAtee there get caught out. But he did well to come back and win it back off Faltamada. Really well played from McAtee to reatone his error, so we say. And of course, he wanted a penalty.
Yeah, make sure they're taking a drinks break now, guys. So make sure you do like the watch along. It does help the channel, helps us grow, helps people see it in the search results. If anybody is looking for shows to watch for the final, thank you for all of them. There's loads of you here. There's 1,300 people here to watch a Newcastle United channel, watch England and a Youth England side, the U21. So you're all amazing. Make sure you do hit the like button, subscribe so you can come back and watch some cool stuff like this again in the future. You can be a member as well and join. You can donate. Make sure you check out the Toon Review website and our channel sponsors, Mama Records, in the description as well.
I'll tell you what I like about Harvey Elliott is he's genuinely two-footed. There's not many players like it this day and age, but he is genuinely two-footed. Just a quality player.
I mean, we saw he'd got this ability and we didn't want to let him go. A lot of people were saying that he was never going to play because of Joe Linton, but Joe Linton's got a lot of injury issues. And right now we're having to improvise that area whenever Joe Linton's not available. And Anderson would have been perfect. You know, he's physical. He can dribble. He's technically gifted, play with both feet. He can score. He's almost performing like a leader in this team as well. He's got a great attitude, a great work ethic. His pressing's great. His defending's great. I mean, I could keep going. He's that good. Such a shame that we sold him.
What I would say is, he would be the ideal player to be that second six if we wanted to go into a double pivot.
Yeah. You could sit him next to Tonali, let Bruno go up, or you could rotate it. Be a lovely little hybrid system.
Anyway, England do have the ball. It's with Elliott. Plays it all the way back to his teammate, or his current teammate, Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa with a nice little spin and plays it back to Hinshelwood.
A few people getting confused when we say Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson is the midfielder who used to play for Newcastle. Harvey Elliott is the Liverpool winger. I think a few people getting that mixed up.
Oh dear, Jeremy Beadle's made a right fuck up there. But luckily enough, a great tackle came in. Nice little trick there from Alex Scott. And now England on the attack. Hinshelwood pushing forward. Got a ball wide to Hudson. Good ball too. Hudson back into. God, must be a goal! And it's saved by the keeper. And McAtee should have scored there. Great football from England. But McAtee should have finished that. But Atubulu, which is the goalie from Germany, that famous old German name, managed to have it. But what Beader was doing there, I will never know. But he atoned again with a good tackle. But seat your pants off there. But England then got the other end. And first time shot from McAtee is too close to the keeper. And it ends up being a corner to England stutter.
Yeah, the game should be done by now, really. We've had the opportunity for maybe 6 goal-scoring opportunities, I'm counting. We've scored 2. We need to bury another one. If we can make this 3, it's game over. So that was a fantastic opportunity. Hutchinson with the right decision to cut that back. McAtee as well. I don't think the goalkeeper could see the shot coming in. He possibly should have gone in the corner. Yeah, it was a good save.
Change for England. Alex Scott can't continue. Being consoled by his teammates, he's in tears, and it looks like Tyler Morton's about to come on to replace him.
That's concerning. Because at the moment, we've absolutely dominated possession in midfield. Well, in terms of useful possession, anyway.
He's determined to try and off, so he's shouldn't have substituted for the time being. England have a corner. Which is interesting. He's not taking it. It's coming in. It's an in-swing guy looking for England head, and he only finds a German one. Elliott will pick it up. Sorry, Harvey Elliott. And now Elliot Anderson goes a long, fast, great ball First time ball back to the 16, who is good score. Good grief, how are we not scoring there? Oh, dear me. Cresswell makes a foul in the box and Germany will get a free kick. This is ridiculous.
I don't know how we've not scored more goals. I mean, that wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity, but it should have been really. The guy's fallen over himself and got a foul. I don't know how he's managed that.
Ooh, it was a slight touch.
Okay, he did clip him, but he's decided to go down after the fact, which is cheeky. That's
generally how it works, that's though. You don't get that before, do you? Anyway, great press from Hutchinson and almost rubbed the ball off Collins there. Collins in the end did a nice bit of trickery and got away from him. But Germany can now attack with the centre half. The number 4 for Germany, very broad, big unit, goes to Brown. Elliott gets back to cover, Harvey Elliott, and back it goes into the centre half. Then he goes square to his centre half teammate. Very advanced, the German defence here. And pressure coming in from McAtee, and he goes back to the keeper. 32 minutes on the clock, folks.
This is dangerous now, Billy, because if Germany get a scrappy goal, it's game on. And it's a shame because we have been so dominant in this game so far.
Well, the plus point is Alex Scott is jogging. He's not really. Is he limping? I'm not sure he is.
We need to get him to half time and reassess.
He's trying to run it off. You can see he's desperately trying to run it off. It's when he stops, he starts limping. But he's got back goal side there, and he's trying to get to any fouls.
Oh, silly foul because he's injured.
And you get a yellow card for that.
Yeah, he probably knows he's not coming off for the second half, so he's just clattered somebody. Yeah, presumably he's not coming back out for the second half, so he's just thought he's absolutely going to smash Voltavada, whatever his name is there. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's a poor tackle, that.
Well, no, it's a good tackle when you think about it that he doesn't care. There's no game after this, so why not?
Well, he's in fact, he's down the deck again now.
He's done it on purpose. He's literally done it. Yeah, he's going. He knows. His final act was just to absolutely twat a German, basically, because he knew he's going off.
Here comes Tyler Morton, another Liverpool youth prospect. He'll be on 2 places.
Scott, you've done really well so far. Unlucky, mate.
Yeah, he got criminally took out, actually. That was a poor tackle.
Yeah, well, he got fouled and injured because of it, so he's taking it out on them.
I do wonder if that will have repercussions for the beginning of the season for him with Bournemouth, because it doesn't look a great injury, that one. I know he's carried on running, but
no, he did fantastic. He's got us 2-0 up in a final, so good lad.
And yeah, big free kick to Germany, and of course they are dangerous from set pieces. Very much the international Arsenal, aren't they? Set piece wise. So it's going to be an in-swing goal, I would imagine. Lots and lots of pushing and shoving going along. Cresswell, Kwanzaa involved in it. Of course, they are. They have to be. They're England's rear guard from these set pieces. They've got to be up for this and determined to get the headers away. Trying to break the offside trap. I think one went back there. It's going to fall into the arms of Beadle, and he takes it comfortably. Good defence from England.
Yeah, tied. It was a poor ball from Wiper there. Just looped it up into the air, easily claimed by the goalkeeper. A few people asking if it's live. It is in fact live. It is on telly in many different places.
Header from this might fall for Hutchinson. Oh, Hutchinson tried to dummy when there was no one outside him.
Trying to chop to everybody.
Yeah, he's doing it all the time. It's a bit predictable.
He loves that move.
And now that Germany on the counter here, and Tina's on the far side. Good. Well, it's Morton. He did well to get back there. Good defence from Morton. It's a corner to Germany, but that all came from Hutchinson again. Just get your foot on the ball. 3 minutes of added on time at the end of this first half.
Hutchinson just trying to be cute with everything in the final third, and I think he's robbing himself of opportunities because he's trying to be too complicated. I know I like the tricks, but keep it simple sometimes.
Headed away, and it was a good header too. Falls for Collins. Central, about 40 yards from goal. Down to his fullback counterpart, Brown, and then wide then to Neville. Neville turns Elliot, and the header comes in. It's a goal, and it's a good goal too. And again, it's a header, and it's Viper. Yes,
undeserved, hugely undeserved from Germany.
Predictably, they score from a bloody header. Stato.
Yeah, really, really poor there from us. Lack of control. I think we've lost our heads a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Just sloppy counter attacks. And it was a fantastic cross in, turned inside out Stansfield and Elliot Anderson there. Tino's still in the box, and it is our 23 who loses the header.
It's more
who's our 23.
Just come on.
It's new boy.
You'd expect a centre half to be marking those that, wouldn't you? He's the big tall threat in the middle of the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's Germany all over. We've been far the better side in this first half. And the scoreline being 2-1, I think, does us dirty. I think we definitely could have been 4 or 5-0 up. It's Germany now back in the game.
Yeah, dare I say, England looks to have tied the past 10 minutes or so, Stato. All that earlier pressure has kind of worn off us at the minute, hasn't it?
Well, I think it's a shame that Alex Scott's gone off. We definitely needed him to stay on and not be injured.
Well, for me, so no.
We just need to regroup for the second half because we're clearly the better team. We look like we could score every single time we go forward. So we just need to make it count. Let's get another goal. Be disciplined. We can definitely win this match. If Germany win this match, it would be an upset because we are clearly the better team. We need to show it.
We're in the final minute of the added on time, 3 minutes, and England have it with Cresswell. Hinshelwood. And then back to Kwanzaa, and England just trying to run the clock down here for half time. It's Beadle. No pressure. I think Germany is set off for 2-1, and well, I guess they would, seeing as it hugely flatters them. Long ball from. It's a good one too. Looking for the run here of Stansfield. Stansfield gets there and wins the throw-in. Well played, young man.
Good effort. Half time.
A nice half time. Yes, England 2, Germany 1. Well, it's been non-stop, hasn't it? It's been a fantastic first half of football, Stato.
Yeah, I feel a little bit defeated now, Billy, because it was great emotions. We were playing some fantastic football, free-flowing. I counted 5 to 6 reasonably good goal-scoring opportunities, and I think this game should have been done. But unfortunately, some lethargy maybe creeping into the end of the first half. Alex Scott going off injured. Germany get back into the game with a solid header. And yeah, it's game on, but England do lead 2-1 at the break. So we are very much in the driving seat. Carsley's now got to give a very good half-time talk. This is the team talk of, well, I say the team talk of his life. It probably is to date now because this is the next opportunity to win a trophy for him. So it's very important.
And it'll be a different one. It'll be a different team talk to the one who's going to give 2 minutes ago, won't it, as well? So he's got to get
100%. It's flipped on its head now. Flipped on its head. But we've got options. We've got options on the bench.
We do.
I mean, Archie Gray could come on if needed. Nwaneri and obviously Jonathan Rowe in theory. I'm surprised he's not gone. I'm surprised with the sub. I'm surprised with the choice.
Just like for like.
Thought it'd have gone with someone else. But it is half time, guys. We've got nearly 1,400 people in watching. Again, absolutely crazy considering we are a Newcastle United channel specifically. So to get that many of you in for an England under-21s game, although it is a final, is outstanding. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you do click the like button. It really, really helps the channel as well. Support me and Billy while we're doing a job substituting for the big boss man himself. Make sure you do subscribe if you're not. Hopefully, most people are already. But subscribe as well because we will be back with all the decent transfer shows, and especially now we're getting into July, there's probably going to be some movement. So make sure you come back. You can donate to the channel if you want to, as Peter Garthwaite has just done. So we will read that. Thank you for the £5, Peter. Is anyone else worried that our rivals are going and getting top young European talent, while we are messing around trying to sign mid-table players? Billy?
I think it's a bit harsh to mid-table players. But there's definitely a bigger market than the one we're trying to shop it in. I've got to say that. I will say that.
Yeah, I agree with half of that, not all of it. I think we're not trying to sign mid-table players. I think the players we're signing are a reasonably good profile for what we're doing as a project. But I do agree that I am really getting a little bit butthurt that we're not going for some of these good players available and some good prices as well. There's been some players gone for some really modest prices. We just don't seem to be in the running for it. And it is quite frustrating. So a little bit concerning. Just finishing the little spiel. Make sure you do check the description because it does have the link to our channel sponsor, Mamaroo Records, for all of your music merchandise. They do have the website. There is also the shop in Whitley Bay, and there is also our own shop. So the toonreview.com. Make sure you go and check that out as well if you want to go and have a look at some Toon Review merch. Got hoodies, t-shirts, drinkware, Billy, as well.
Underwear,
sorry, Paul.
Workwear.
I think Paul loves it as well now, to be fair. So we're going with drinkware. And yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. Make sure you follow us on all the socials as well. They are underneath. So go and join us on the Facebook group, the Twitter, the whatever it is, the Instagram. Go and join everything and
Friends
join
Reunited.
the fun. The what?
Friends Reunited.
Friends Reunited, yeah.
I'm going to disappear for a couple of minutes, mate. I need to go to the loo.
Yeah, no worries, my friend. You go and have a little break. No, I like coffee. We do not have TTR underwear. Don't give Paul any ideas that we would have to backtrack on. Kevin, I'm an American and follow England strictly for the relatability of the Premier League players. Thank you, TTR, for doing this watch along so I can enjoy the game. No problem, my friend. We do like a cheeky little international watch along. Me and Billy used to do quite a lot of the international stuff, even other teams, but we're just a little bit busy at the moment. So we're trying to get as much out as we possibly can. I'm sat here in Germany with a load of Germans, and they are saying that they win this now. Well, they don't deserve to. We're clearly the better team, but you know what the Germans are like. What else have we got? Love the commentary nights with YouTube likes. I really like the chat and banter. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. Paul's commentary is obviously very, very good standard. It's I'm not as used to it, but it's good fun. It is really, really good fun. I enjoy it. Of course, I like coffee. Really, really important thing that I haven't remembered. So cheers, buddy, for reminding me on that. Please vote for the Toon Review in the 2025 Football Content Creator Awards. The category is Best Club Content Creator Premier League. That is the category we need to be in, is Best Club Content Creator Premier League. We are not a podcast. We do live shows and pre-recorded news shows. That is not a podcast. Categorically isn't one. Link is in the description. Please make sure you go and vote for us. We've been there a few times. We didn't go last year, even though we got voted because the tickets were an absolute shambles. But it is good fun, and we go and hang out with some of the other NUFC YouTubers. We was going to see Matty and Adam as well. Loads of people go there. It's great fun. How do we vote? There is a link in the description, Jessica. In the description. Let me put that link back up. Where is it? So yeah, it is the 2025 Football Content Awards. And there is a link for it in the description. So check that. Or you can just Google the Football Content Creator Awards. We are in one of the categories. So we are in the list. So make sure you vote for us. It is the Toon Review. Adam P refusing to go, is he? Yeah, I mean, he went last year and we didn't go because we didn't sort tickets out properly. It was weird. It was a long story. Apparently, like a lot of them had to sit outside the main room and just in a line of chairs like it was a school assembly, but people didn't actually get tables as well. They've changed it because it's gotten a lot more popular. So funny. What else we got? Selwiller can bring Anderson back home. I would not be against that. I definitely agree. Kieran wants TTR bed sheets and pillowcases. Bit suspect, but whatever floats your boat, my friend. How is obsessed with improving players, so ignores the ones that are ready now. I mean, he did sign Chris Wood. It was a while ago, but I feel like that kind of blows your argument well out of the water. Mitchell didn't have anyone lined up to go. Fell straight away in the window. That's why he was sacked. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. It's a very subjective matter because we don't know the full picture, do we? We don't have all the information as outsiders, as fans. I don't know. I feel like maybe he did have proposed transfers and ideas, and it wasn't in alignment with what the other coaching setup wanted to do. Whether that's Tyndall, Eddie Howe, and a few others, I don't know. Andy Howe, Nixon, who knows? I think there was just they weren't on the same page. What else we got? Horrible rave music playing for Choppy. There's nothing wrong with a rave, but not when you're trying to watch England. Curious to know who runs NUFC's recruitment team and policy, and what is it based on? Brighton have picked up some hopeful Euro talent so far this window. Go and check the previous transfer window with Brighton. It was outrageous. That Brighton in 3 years are going to be stupid good because they've recruited like all of the best 18 to 22-year-olds, and they're going to be incredible. Or they're going to make a buttload of money.
Yeah. He's a Brighton fan. Brighton fan, I think.
Well, yeah, but eventually they're going to have to stop doing that, right? Because they need to then tick on to the next bracket. So I think Brighton, as long as they don't go wrong and don't have like a really bad year, I think they're going to be the next team to go and kick on. So you know how every year you get somebody challenge for a Champions League place who's a bit out of the ordinary. I think Brighton will do that in the next 3 years. They'll have a season where everything just clicks and they'll just be insane because they've got some cracking players that are developing at the moment. In terms of our recruitment, I think it's fair to say, Billy, that it's probably Andy Howe, Nixon, and some general opinions of the coaching setup.
Yeah, it's very mismatched, to be fair, as opposed to what Brighton's is. It's a complete opposite, I would say. Mirror image, isn't it? Brighton, they've really, really done well with the PSR issue. They're always selling players for massive amounts and buying in new ones, and same again, the Caicedos of this world and McAllisters, etc. They're running the PSR thing. I think Bloom's done a great job with them, Tony Bloom. Really has.
100%. Claire's got a good point. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Hal needs to look at how Emery approached the Champions League last season. Loans, free transfers to fill out the squad. They did play with fire a little bit with the top end of the wage bill. They sold some big players as well. Don't forget they sold Diaby for 60 and Duran for 70 odd. So they basically threw the kitchen sink at having a good Prem season and a strong Champions League season, and they did both. They didn't quite qualify for the Champions League again, but they were damn close. I agree, though. I do think we need to utilise that market far, far better. There's no reason why we can't have a cheeky loan in that fits the style. But of course, I'm not sure it's Eddie Howe's style because they're not going to stay. They're not going to. He can't improve them. He's not can't increase their value. Not for himself, anyway, for our club. So, is Paul okay after what that idiot did last night? He's all right. It wasn't the greatest thing to hear. It's not always nice when people speak to you like that in such a savage way. So, but there are some, for every 99 people, there's always one that's a bit funny. Those evil people exist in the world. That's why we have prisons. That's why that exists. So it is what it is. Paul is a stand-up bloke. He's a fantastic host and runner of the channel with a fantastic family. He's a fantastic father, friend. He's a great bloke. So people can say nasty things about other people if they want. Doesn't mean it's true. So people like that will just be banned and they can carry on and go and have a look at a different YouTube channel. Billy, there's a few people sat in Germany here. There's another one here. Sat in a hotel full of Germans and we're English. Oh, God.
Do you know when England beat Germany 5-1 in the World Cup qualifier way back in 2001?
Oh, God, with Heskey and Owen.
It was the last day of my honeymoon in Rhodes, and I was surrounded by Germans, me and the wife at the time. And when I celebrated England's fourth, a woman who was old enough to be related to someone from the 1945 conflict attacked me with an ashtray, a glass ashtray.
What, a German woman? She
called me a Schwein, and I said, fine, thank you. And then she attacked me.
Oh, dear.
That's the truth.
Oh, I've just been to Rhodes as well, to be fair. It was lovely.
Whereabouts to go?
I don't know. We went to Turkey, and the wife wanted to do a day trip to Rhodes, so we went to Rhodes, and the day trip.
Did you go to Olo Deniz?
I don't know. We just went to a port and walked around, and it was olive trees and markets. It was lovely. It was nice.
My lad's in Turkey now. Is at Olo Deniz, and he's just done the trip to Rhodes as well, so he must have been the same place.
If it's very possible, yeah, very possible from the south. Would we take Damsgaard from Brentford if we can't get Pedro, Billy?
See, I don't think he's fulfilled his potential. I think going back 4 or 5 years and that European Championships in 2021, he was outstanding potential. I don't think he's fulfilled it, to be honest. At times, he looks fantastic, but other times, just kind of fades into insignificance for me. I'm a bit disappointed with him, actually. So, no for me.
I mean, he got a lot of assists last season, but I think Pedro is more useful. I think he's more technically gifted, better physically, can play in more positions as well. I think you could probably play him out wide, definitely up front. I think he'd probably vibe a lot better with a few of our players. Yeah, I think Pedro's just a better fit all round for how we are as a club at the moment. But yeah, Damsgaard's still a good player.
Yeah, I think he's a good player. I just don't think he's quite fulfilled what he was a massive star, I think, in 2021.
Who else we got? Nixon brought in Bruno and Botman. It's all Howe wanting Premier League. Wow, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, Howe cannot dispute the fact that the spine of his team was recruited outside of the Premier League. You're looking at Botman, Bruno, Tonali, Isak. That's the spine of the team. I know Botman's had his injury problems, but he's clearly the best centre half we have in terms of all round. The spine was recruited from abroad. Trippier as well. I know he was Premier League proven in English, but he was still at Atletico Madrid, to be fair. So that can't be disputed by Eddie Howe at all.
If I was Eddie Howe, I'd be on the phone to Mr. Slot tomorrow morning offering him 55 million for Harvey Elliott. I would.
I'd offer him 40 just to open some dialogue.
Well, I'll be prepared to go as high as 55 for him. He's an outstanding young talent.
Oh, yeah. Look, if we're prepared to go that high-ish for Elanga, then we should damn well be trying that for Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Team season thinks we're going to drop off next season. From the signings I've seen us and the aging squad. To be honest, mate, I think it's a bit premature to have that opinion. I think it's fair, but I think you reassess it in the middle of August. And then if you still feel the same way, fair enough. But we need to wait and see what we do in the window, to be honest. We might do really, really well. It very much depends.
And now we're about to kick off.
Yeah, second half is about to kick off, guys, for the Under-21s Euros final. Germany get us back underway. No changes, it looks like, for the second half. And it's a bit of head tennis. We are 45 minutes away, everyone, from another European Championship victory. If we can hold on to this 2-1 lead or add to it, it is trophy number 2. Cynical Jim living up to his name there, saying lowballing won't get us players; it will just annoy the sellers. It's more about bidding a modest fee that brings a seat to the table. That I mean, you don't want to, because you never know what they would say. Liverpool might be willing to entertain less than 55, so you don't go in with your highest bid, Jim. All right, England playing with the ball. At the moment, at the backs, with Elliot Anderson in the centre halves, just being careful with it. What did we think the team talk was, Billy?
I think he'd been annoyed. I think Lee Carter would have been annoyed at how that half ended. Because for the most of the half, he was dominant and should have been 4 or 5 goals up. And to come in only 1 goal up, I think you'll have had a strict word, a stern word with them, to be honest.
Do you think there would have been a focus on anything tactical? Do you think we're going to push? Are we going to sit? Are we going to be careful? What do you think the message was?
I think play it as we played it for the first 30 minutes of the first half. I think keep control of the ball, find your spots, find your spaces. Chances will come. We've created enough chances in the first half for that not to be a case second half. It will be definitely a case.
Yeah, I'd agree there. To be fair, the first 30 minutes, we were very dominant and we didn't give up many opportunities either. So we are bursting forward at the moment, though. There's a through ball trying to find Hutchinson on the left-hand side, but it doesn't quite reach him. We're going to have to stop a counter-attack there, and Kwanzaa taking no chances, just bundles it out for a throw-in. Daniela thinks that he wants a London move. To be honest, mate, apparently everyone wants a London move, so I wouldn't read too much into that.
That's a foul throw all day, every day.
It was, yeah. They don't call foul throws anymore.
I think Champions League football will be a bigger pull than London, Daniela, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to remember that we've got a good history of developing players and getting them into their national sides, and we've got Champions League football. So for a player like Harvey Elliott, that is definitely probably something he wants to do next year. Is make the World Cup squad for England and play at the highest level. We can offer him both of those things and first team football. So it's definitely an enticing offer, I would suggest. You'd be crazy not to think about it. Beater with a throw out to Anderson in midfield, and he's got space to run into here. We're going to play it down the left to Hutchinson. We've got loads of space. Don't know what Germany are doing. Hutchinson just being a bit careful, though. He's going to recycle it.
He's very much devil in deep blue sea, isn't he? He can't. He's either really careful or really the other way, isn't he?
He seems like two different players every time he goes forward. You're not sure which one you're going to get.
Lovely little ball there from Henchwood.
That's McAtee's come deep to go and link up on the left-hand side. It's gone backwards, though. Elliot Anderson's just going to try and be careful with it. Re-engineer an opportunity from deeper. Out to the right-hand side this time to Tino, who definitely needs to shave that mustache off. We've lost the ball. Morton's not picked it up in the middle, and Germany break. Ball on the left-hand side. They've got bodies arriving in the box. Can we block the cross? Yes, we can. Standing tackle. Germany's still coming, though. They've got it central. Left-footed shot, deflected. Easy catch for Beadle.
Yeah.
And the Viper does not get a second. Thank God for that.
Well, I thought it was poor from England, though. Let space in the edge of the box, and I thought someone should have bounced him quicker than that, but there we go. We got away with it.
Germany pressing here. Trying to play out from the back, England. Tino's going to go for a run on the right. You should probably use him. He's not going to. They're going to try and find McAtee up high. He's not quick enough to get on the end of that. There was a poor decision, whoever tried that through ball. You could see that Tino was the right option there.
Yeah, I agree.
Decision making has got to be better in the second half. If it weren't for decision making, we'd be 5-0 up, guys. So, and there, Collins, right back, manages to skip past the Hutchinson tackle. He's going to play a massive switch out to the left wing, picked up by their left back Brown, who's having a good game, to be honest. Nebel into the box, back post. Oh, and Beadle tries to scramble because he wasn't sure where it was going. I don't know if that's gone out for a goal kick or if Beadle's tipped that over.
I don't know what Beadle's playing at, yeah.
Well, I think he wasn't quite sure what was around him, so he's just gone for the covering save. I'm not sure he's touched that. I think that should be a goal kick.
Yeah, it will be.
50 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock, guys. If you want to make sure you're synced up to the watch along, make sure you do like the stream.
Brilliant from Elliot. We haven't started the second half well, though, have we?
We've not done what, sorry?
We haven't started the second half well, I don't think. We're in there. Silly error from Cresswell.
Not great. I think we've started the second half similarly to Germany are trying to engineer an opportunity.
Good
Fantastic tackle there at the edge of the box. I'm not sure who that was.
I think it was Morton.
I think it was Morton. Elliott's going to get fouled there. We'll get that in the middle. Fantastic from Elliot Anderson. I think you're going to need to protect him a bit more, ref. This is about the fifth foul on Elliot Anderson now. Yeah, it was nearly a very good opportunity worked by Germany there. Yeah, I would agree, Billy. I think we've started the second half in the same way we ended the first.
Great tackle from Morton.
A bit nervous.
Yeah.
And if this continues, I could see Germany getting another one. We're going to have to play a little bit better than this. Voldemade with a warning there from the ref. He's got to be careful. A few of these Germans have been a bit nasty. Only one's got the card, though. Martel, the captain in midfield. Beautiful in midfield. McAtee's got three in the box. He's going to go alone. Has a shot. It's just past the post. Oh, he had 3 white shirts to aim for. He took it on himself. Oh, we should be so far ahead, Billy.
It was brilliant play from McAtee. What a turn. What a little bit of play that is.
Yeah. Tino to McAtee in midfield, and he just does like a little...
Should have fed Tino. Should have fed Tino in. That's what he should have done.
No-look pass from Tino as well. Yeah, it was... Oh, it was a good shot. It was very close. Stansfield's pressing. Cresswell stepped up well there. You'd have to win your header, Henschel would. Nice. Kwanzaa gets rid of it. Good defensive work from England there, making sure the second balls are not a threat. Billy, what time will we mix it up?
I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. And I expect to see someone like Hayden Hackney come on. And Ranieri, Rowe, them kind of players.
Do we think Stansfield's coming off?
Yes, he'll definitely come off at some point, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So just tell him to empty the tank until about 60 minutes.
That's his role, yeah. Yeah, that's his role. Great press from Anderson here, by the way.
Reports, Billy, that Gittins has gone to Chelsea, which I think might give us a much better opportunity of getting João Pedro.
Yeah, that's all agreed apparently. It's been on Sky earlier. Jerry Bono, Gittins. Why you go to Chelsea as a young winger, I don't know. They've got about 20 of them, haven't they?
Yeah, it's not as likely your career is going to succeed if you do that. Beadle playing out from the back. It works this time. Out to Tino. No, it's not Tino. Tino was far further forward. I don't know what we're playing at there. We've lost the ball.
Advanced player.
Yeah, Tino had gone for a little run. It was Elliott in the right back position. Tino's got a defender, Voldemar now, and the ball's gone into the box, but it was well dealt with by Elliott Anderson, who's having a fantastic game. Tino with a lovely 1-2.
No.
He gets tackled though, and he's going to have to get back into position. Morton with a potential foul there. It's ignored. You've got to close your men down a bit quicker here, guys. A lot of space for Germany to play around our box. Ball into the box. It's nodded down. Elliott Anderson, again, is the only player in the right place to stop this. Players need to get tight. This is really poor from England here defensively.
I mean, I hate to say it, but this has been Tino's worst game in this tournament so far. I've not seen him give the ball away so much.
Fantastic. Again, Elliott Anderson has been our saviour. He really has. 54:35 on the clock, guys. England are 2-1 up against Germany in the U21's final of the Euros. Apparently, Romano's saying the João Pedro deal is still on for Chelsea as well. They're just buying everyone. It's ridiculous. PSR is so boring.
I mean, how are they qualified for this Club World Championship? Because that's given them a big fucking pocket as well, hasn't it, of money? I don't get it. I don't get how are they in it?
Don't know. It's crazy. Beater with a long kick up to Stansfield. Can he bring it down? Oh, it's an okay first touch. Not quite enough to get onto it.
He's not got a pace, but he's going to win a corner.
He's not been too bad off of those long balls, Billy. He's always tried a first touch that's going to end up dangerous. It's not always worked, but you can see the intent. Well, he got
us a corner there, out of nothing, let's be honest.
Yeah. I don't mind parts of Stansfield's game. He's a curious player. Be interested to watch him in the Championship next season, definitely.
I think he'll score a hatful. I really do. I just don't think he's quite got the pace at this level at this moment in time, but he's got the heart, no doubt about that.
We're just approaching 56 minutes on the clock, guys, as I think it's McAtee's going to take the corner. I think it is. No, it's not. Someone else. Right, corner comes in towards the back of the box. It's headed forward, cleared away from the 6-yard box by a German shirt. Cresswell's trying to keep it on the offensive. Germany are going to get a counter-attack now. Elliott Anderson's back. Morton's back. Tino's back. Counter's still on. They're going to get in the box. Left-hand side. Shot comes. Beadle clears. We need to clear our lines. It's still in the box, and it is cleared away. Whoa, that was dangerous, Billy.
How come no one went to the man with the ball? It was ridiculous. They all stood off him.
Yeah, that's a theme. It's slow to react. Elliott Anderson seems to be the only player who is switched on and intelligent enough to make that first, when the ball's still live, Elliott Anderson is the only one aware that he needs to carry on.
I tend to agree with
Everyone else just stops. Dangerous counter-attack there, but it didn't amount to anything, fortunately for us. Germany now sat in a very offensive shape. They've got 5 up against our back 4. We've dropped into a back 5 now as well. Hutchinson just tucking in. Stansfield is hunting for blood, though. Go on, lad. Keep going. Give us another 5 minutes. Keep running. Germany are definitely growing into this game, and they only need 1 goal to get back in it.
Yeah, it's precarious at the minute for me, I have to say.
Scandalous if we don't win this game. We were so much better in the first half. Germany just playing around with it out the back. Harvey Elliott trying to shield the ball from being progressed. No press at the moment, just a careful 4-4-2. Myrtle, the captain's gone deep, is going to play a dink over the top. Oh, it's terrible from our 14 there, making the offside irrelevant by playing it. It's going to be a goal kick. Kwanzaa's having absolute words with whoever that is, the Collins, the German fullback. Channeling his inner Van Dijk
German
there.
name, Collins, another German name.
Kwanzaa did foul him, to be fair, and it just wasn't. Linesman just completely blind. All right, we'll take it. Germany have had plenty of strange decisions over the years, so we will definitely take it. Fantastic footwork from Elliot Anderson. Fantastic from the Geordie Maradona. Out to the right wing for Harvey Elliott. We've got players forward. He needs to find one. He's pushed backwards. Poor from Harvey Elliott, that was, unfortunately. We could have made something of that. And he's lost the ball. Counter-attack from Germany. 3-on-2. England shirts are running back, though, and it's very slow from Waldemar. He's too slow on the counter. It fell to the wrong German shirt. Far too slow.
Yeah, England are dying on the feet at the minute. I think there needs to be changes now, Stasso. I think we need
we look very leggy. Yeah, very leggy.
An impetus kind of injection, don't we? No doubt about that. Look at this space here, look.
Oh, and they've got a ball in the box for Myrtle there. It's out to Collins, the right back, who drags it across goal. It's cleared out for a corner by Elliot Anderson. I do feel like Kwanzaa and Elliot Anderson are the only reason we're in this game in the last 5 minutes. German fans are applauding. It feels like it's coming. We need to change it. We have to make a change here, whether it's tactically or personnel, because Germany look like they're going to score. Just approaching the hour mark on the clock. Corner comes in. Right central. It's headed away, but they've got it at the edge of the box. Nobody's live to it. It's a shot and it's a goal. Come on, guys.
No closing down whatsoever there.
Absolutely shocking from England there. We are non-professional commentators, and we just called it from a mile away. The lads were not reacting to live ball situations at all. Poor from England. Poor from the coaches. They needed something. It didn't come, and it is 2-2. What are we going to do, Billy?
Well, it's going to shut the door after the horse has bolted now, hasn't he? The changes were needed a minute or two ago, maybe 5 minutes ago. But again, the ball falls in the box, and there's no closing down. It's the second time or third time. It's like, look, who's going after him? Nobody. Letting him get a shot in there was just ridiculous. It's really poor. And it's Stansfield, actually.
Stansfield there. Not coming out to press his man. Nobody. Everybody's trying to be the last ditch off the line. Nobody was coming out to try and close an angle, press a man, make a tackle. Very poor. Very, very, very poor from England there. And it sickens me, the fact that we are not professional, Billy, in any capacity. We're just fans, and we could see that coming a mile away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why can the professionals not react to it?
Absolutely.
Sickening.
Well, changes are made now. As I say, after it's
Rowe is on. It's not Rowe. It's Norton Cuffy.
Yeah, Arsenal youth player, been playing on loan in Europe, and was at Coventry last season or the season before. He'll run his heart out down that right hand side. Elliot will come inside a little bit, and we'll see the legs of Norton Cuffy, who's been very good in this tournament actually.
What time did we change in the second half, Billy?
67.5.
Right, well, we are not losing, guys. It is 2-2. It's game on. Everything's still to play for. We've got a fresh striker on, who is immediately going to be...
That's not a foul, referee!
Absolutely nothing.
Absolute bollocks. I'm gobsmacked.
Yeah, Voldemar is not an unknown quantity now, so I'm not having any hipsters in the chat trying to claim that, we know he's good. We know he's going to be good. He was good for Stuttgart. He's been good in the tournament. He's been priced very highly. It's not a secret that he's a good player and going to be a good player. So,
well, McAtee's come in the middle. And Norton Coffey's playing like as a left-sided midfield player now, which good strength there from Voldemar.
Yeah, Voldemar there is taking 3 England shirts to bring him down. I think he might have even won a free kick possibly there. I'm not sure. Whoever's manning these cameras is absolutely shocking. Yeah, that was a terrible foul, to be fair.
Not one of them got to touch the ball. All 3 of them.
He is going to be expensive. England have committed 6 fouls, Germany 9.
Again.
Ball comes in from Nebel deep towards the back post. Headed away from Cresswell. Germany are going to recycle. They're definitely getting a good foothold of the game here. Tell you what a shame that Alex Scott's gone off. I do feel like that was a huge turning point in this match, Billy, for
100%.
Control.
100%. Yeah, we've lost all control since he went off, to be fair. Add to that a bit of tiredness.
Well, very lenient refereeing has resulted in that as well, because the whole point in cards is that threat of you can't be over aggressive. Germany's still got the ball, trying to not engineer an opportunity on the right-hand side, but Elliot Anderson's got it. He's got 2 on him. He's going to have to try and wriggle free. Absolutely launches it upfield to no one.
So many unforced errors, though, now coming into the game, isn't there, Stato? Unforced errors, especially in the back 4 and the last third of the field. It's not looking great for us, I have to say.
Oh, I've made an enemy, apparently. I didn't know who DeSalvo was. No, because I'm looking at players who might be interesting for my club that I support, Newcastle United. We don't need a manager. We've got one. England have got the ball at the moment, trying to make something happen, or maybe just get a few touches of the ball at the moment, calm things down.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa to Hinshelwood to Anderson. Oh. Germany very aggressive in the press there. There was a poor ball from Anderson. But he's going to drive forward. He's got Hutchinson on the left-hand side, who I don't think's touched the ball for about 10 minutes. To Anderson. Morton sprays it to the right-hand side. To Tino.
No
We've got the new boy on the pitch. I can't remember his name. And what on earth was that, Billy?
Shite. That's what it was. That famous old German name. Shite.
I'm not sure what to say that was. I don't know if that was a cross shot or just an absolute pile of something. That was awful. What he just tried to do with the football.
It was shite.
What's his name? Norton Cuffy. Need to remember that.
Brooke Norton Cuffy.
First impressions. He's not. He's not impressed me so far.
So we now have Norton Cuffy and McAfee in the team. Oh, McAtee, isn't it? Not McAfee.
Long ball forward is going to have to be tidied up here. Beadle's going to clear it. He does. Gets a good connection on it. We don't win the header, though. McAtee doesn't even jump. He's come from an offside position there, Voldemar. Apparently not. Germany have got it. Edge of the box. They've got it out on the right wing.
Post. Livramento got to be aware of it behind you.
Cross comes in. Doesn't clear the first man. Fantastic. Cleared away. All right, come on, guys. This is all to play for now. Tournament football, it is 2-2. It doesn't have to be pretty. We just need to win. As amazing as we were in the first half of the first 30, 35 minutes, it doesn't matter anymore. A goal wins the game. That is as simple as that. It doesn't matter if it comes off of somebody's arse or an own goal. We just need to keep it solid. England have got the ball here. Germany have stopped pressing. They've dropped into a 4-4-2 as well. Hinshelwood trying to find a forward pass. McAtee has gone left. He's going to play Hutchinson. He's not. He's going to chop and cut back. Anderson central. Two midfielders playing it between each other. To Hinshelwood. To Hutchinson, who's going to play the last England opportunity before we move over to Billy. Step overs. And he's going to go backwards. Go on, Billy, quick. Super quick changeover, mid-attack.
Yeah, Hinshelwood has it. We're in an attacking position here. It's Hutchinson again. They're trying to isolate him one-on-one, but they're not falling for the Germans. Back it goes to Anderson. Anderson will come in field and look for a pass inside. Goes to Kwanzaa, who's just behind him. Back again to Hutchinson, who's still got 2 men on him. Ball inside, who's got some space here. Morton up to the far post. It's a poor cross. Headed away. Livramento should pick it up and does a lovely little flick there to Elliott. Elliott wide. He goes there to, I don't know who that is, but he's coming inside, whoever it is. Now, can I go from distance and just over the bar? I think it may have been McAtee. Right. It was McAtee.
Why was the ref standing in the way of the only free England player then in that build-up? What an idiot.
Not a bad effort from
I hate it when the referee stands in the middle of the 10 area where people are trying to play passes. Just get out the way.
It was a good effort from McAtee. I think the keeper had it covered. Germany play it out. A little bit of a press coming on, and England win the ball back, but the rest going to do a free kick for a foul there by Elliot Anderson. Just a tad late.
Mm. 68-55 on the clock, guys. 2-2 England, Germany.
Yeah, I think the Cardi will be looking at substitutes again in a minute. He'll be looking to bring Rowe on, I imagine, at some point for Hutchinson. And maybe Hayden Hackney to try and stiffen up that midfield, which I'm surprised he didn't do in the first place when Scott went off, to be fair. Anyway, here's Morton, who did come on.
Use the runner. Tino was so open then.
Anderson in the middle of the park being pressured. Good strength from Anderson. Still going. Can he play it wide? He followed the ball. Hutchinson should have shot. Didn't. Tried to cross it in the middle. And the Germans panicking here. Yeah, there was a chance there to create something. Didn't happen. Heading it back in.
Yeah, I'll check maybe.
So I think he slipped on the ball, to be honest, but there may be. Here's Kwanzaa back in his own half. Cresswell square. Hinshelwood square also. Goes to Hinshelwood. And then his bottom is fixed out. So Hutchinson, who's starting to come back in the game again. Chiming on him this time. Run it in. Just play the ball on the line. McAtee. Good strength from McAtee. Really good strength from McAtee. If it is McAtee, indeed, it might be Anderson. And it is.
It's Anderson.
Ball in. Then his Hinshelwood's got some space to get a cross in. Nobody in the box, so he's not going to. And again, England just slowing it down, trying to create a chance, a little space to move into. Here's Kwanzaa, who's very advanced at the pitch, going to go wide, I think he does. Cresswell, further wide then to Livramento. That's Norton Cuffy wide of him. Comes inside to McAtee. Livramento comes for the return. Livramento's approaching the box. Livramento goes, come through. No, it's with Elliott. Can he get a cross in? Elliott! There's no one at the far post, mate.
Hutchinson, why are you not at the back post? What are you doing?
Yeah, he should have been pushing the gut to get to the back post.
God.
And he didn't. Yeah, time for changes now. I think Rowe needs to come on for Hutchinson. Really poor endeavour. Really poor endeavour that from Hutchinson, I agree. Brilliant from Livramento, though, to create that little space.
That's the second time he's tried that run as well, and he got used that time.
Here's Anderson wide on his left-hand side. We've seen him there a lot of times for Newcastle United. Turns back on his left foot. Good ball. No, it isn't. It's cut out. Morton was found wanting there. Little chip ball for Voldemada. Voldemada had been hassled by 2 England players, and he plays it wide to Brown. And Brown goes further wide to Neville. Neville steps inside Norton Cuffy, runs at Livramento. Good tackle from Cresswell. Can an England player get there first? They can't. And again, the ricochet is falling in Germany's favour. 71.5 minutes on the clock, and it's a much more even game again now, Stato.
I didn't even hear what you said, mate. I'm just seething.
It's much more even again. I think England have come into it more since the...
Oh, yeah, we've been fantastic in the last 5 minutes. We've been much, much better. We're looking like we might be able to score a goal now. It's not been as toothless. I've not been impressed with your boy, though.
Who?
Exactly.
Norton Cuffy?
Yeah.
He's not my boy.
Well.
Anyway, he just...
Is he at the Arsenal? Is he at Arsenal?
He was at Arsenal. I think he played at Ajax somewhere last year. He played in Holland or somewhere. Poor touch there from Hudson, and he ends up fouling the player.
Just absolutely floored someone, mate.
Probably a yellow card for that, I would imagine.
Yeah, take a seat. Go get Rowe on. Norton Cuffy is at Genoa.
Genoa, yeah. Anyhow, Germans are making changes. This is the fellow that scored in the first game, Kanalfa, on for Wayne Gruder. He scored in the first game on that left-hand side, totally unmarked by the Middlesbrough player, Ealing Jr.
Bede was sat down. Holding his knee, no?
Watch out, Beadle's about. Ryan Gruder didn't really do a lot, did he, Stato? Ryan Gruder?
No, not as scary as I was thinking he was going to be, but it is a drinks break. I'm a little bit scared at the fact we're not making changes yet. I do think we need some. Although we've just looked a little bit better, there's definitely things we can do in attack. And Nwaneri is definitely an option with Jonathan Rowe as well. Hutchinson, I think, is just making some strange decisions. I think he's too unpredictable. He's very, very good in one move and then very odd in another move. This is a really big final run into this game for the manager. He needs to get these calls right, whether it's a tactical shift. I mean, I don't know why he's not on the sidelines talking to the lads. They're just having a drinks break. There's no tactical instructions. I don't like this personally. We need a game plan. We need to make sure we're doing the right things.
Well, I'm just saying we're off.
There's a few things you could say to some of these lads, definitely.
But the fact that no one closed them down here was... I just felt that
second goal... The first goal for Germany was a good goal. The second goal was avoidable. Nobody closed him down whatsoever.
And a big buxom German woman in the background was celebrating Frau Titzenhalten. Oh dear. Anyway, the game has restarted. And it's McAtee who's now kind of got a free roll. I think he'll be going off soon, McAtee. I think he's going to run and empty the tank, and then we'll see Rowe. Germany playing through the press quite nicely, or do they? Or referee.
Get the card out.
Again, Collins. That must be his third or fourth. Here's Morton. Wide to Hinshelwood. He has Hudson in front of him. And Hudson loses the ball very feebly, to be honest. Yeah, time to get him off now. 52-48% for the German second half, and I guess that's apparent. But well played by England. Well played. Cresswell stepping and take the ball away from Voldemada, and he's advancing up the pitch like a unit. To be honest, here's Harvey Elliott back to Livramento into Tyler Morton. Tyler Morton not had the same impact as Alex Scott had for certain. Elliot Anderson, who's had a fantastic game, goes wide here for McAtee. Up the line from Hutchinson. He's got some space here, Hutchinson. There's nobody in the box.
Use it.
But he can get in the box himself here with a bit of luck. Take his man on, gone to the byline, gets a cross across. Not a bad one. Cleared away from the German centre half. This should fall to England, and does. Kwanzaa has it.
There's no one in the 6-yard box, Billy, there.
Well, we have no centre half. Ford's on the pitch, do we, I guess? But I agree. It's a good ball that was from Hudson.
Carsley could have instructed that instead of doing nothing in the drinks break.
Did well there, Hudson, to get past Canal. Canal made no chance. Really poor cross there.
Nobody front post. Nobody 6-yard box. Nobody back post. They're all stood on the penalty spot. Carsley, that's your job, mate, to instruct things like that when they're having a drinks break. Ridiculous.
Unfortunately, he has no centre forwards in the squad, though. I mean,
but these are professional footballers. If you tell them, look, mate, you're going to have to get in the 6-yard box, they're not stupid enough to not understand that message, right?
That is true.
Come on.
However, the two men that are kind of playing as kind of auxiliary strikers at the minute are both knackered, aren't they? But anyway, ball from Livramento there. Caught out, and Norton Covey failed to make a challenge there. And Jim on attack. Good footing from Cresswell. Really good. Norton Covey to Livramento. Good ball inside. But it's picked up, and now it's Morton. Play the pass then. Well, I'm not sure what that was. That's
terrible ball.
Absolutely dreadful from Morton. He's been shite since he came on, by the way.
Guys, the score is literally on our screen at the bottom. We don't have an overlay. Sorry, we don't have a professional overlay for when Paul's not here. We've not got that sorted. But we do have the score across the ticker at the bottom. It is there. It is 2-2.
77 minutes gone. Throw into England on the halfway line. Ball is with Jared Kwanzaa. Square to Cresswell. Further square to Livramento. Norton Cuffy's wide of him, but he goes back to Cresswell. And now it's with McAtee, who's come deep to receive. Plays it wide for Hudson. Hudson now got Knauf coming towards him. Knauf doesn't want to put the defensive work in. Hudson's side tries to beat 3 players. Anderson misses the tackle, and Germany can come on the counter with Voldemada. Steps inside 1. Quantas did a good job there, actually, but he's now gone to the ball and left the man free, who may be offside. But really got to play for. Look at Morton running in treacle.
Morton nowhere near the ball.
Ball's on the far side with Neville up against Livramento. Trying to get to the ball line, maybe cut back inside, edge the box, no one closing down. Shot from the Germans, deflected by Anderson, who was the only one that did close down in the end. Canalfa in the challenge with Hinshaw did well, and now England can bring the ball away. McAtee, little touch off then to Hutchinson. It'll be a throw into England, I imagine.
Oh, referee. Influenced there by the Germans. Yeah, come on. I tell you what, now it's obvious we're watching a youth game because there's no leaders telling these guys, you need to close down, you need to do the simple things.
To be fair, it was a throw.
It's sloppy. It's sloppy.
Good challenge there from Quantas.
Positions
and well, England, good little foot in there from McAtee, and will be an England throw this time. Good play from McAtee, that.
Can we get that German coach back in his technical area and constantly flapping his arms, please?
Well, the German number 8's coming on.
Officials, come on.
Windscreen Vipers coming off.
Got bloody Arteta on the sidelines for Germany at the moment. Sorry, I know there's a lot of Arsenal fans in the chat. You know I'm right.
Windscreen Viper, who looks very much like Phil Neville, but he's gone off. And now on comes another player. Roll. I think we're interested in him. I think we're interested in him, aren't we? I think we've been linked with him.
Is that the guy we've been linked with?
I think so.
Oh, anyway, yeah, it's Merlin Roll for Freiburg.
We have history of Freiburg, of course, where we've got Papi Cisse from.
Yeah.
Anderson has it in a minute with Quanza. England just at the back trying to build up. Quanza ball through the middle. Finds Elliott. Back to Morton. Wide then to Livramento. Livramento goes further wide to the Norton Coffey, whose first touch was very heavy and he had to go backwards. Now it's with Cresswell again. Charlie Cresswell. Square to Quanza. Quanza's got a bit of pressure. He did well to get out of it. Now it's with Hinshaw. Anderson relays it back to Quanza. 10 minutes to go, folks. It's going to be could be a bit of extra time coming here, I guess. Anyway, here's Norton Coffey. Will step inside, and again, he's going to go backwards, and now he turns and tries to get past his player. Does do. Can he get an exploit? Did well there, Norton Coffey. Ball inside to Elliott. Elliott's little flick, looking for an England player, didn't quite go to foot. Anderson picks it up, goes wide then to Hinshaw. Further forward to Hudson, got some space here. Gets in the box. Hudson. Oh, it's behind Will for Norton Coffey! Straight at the keeper. Had the whole goal to aim for. Should have done much better than that. Definitely a shot of a defender, Stato.
He's got to score it. He's got to score it. Thomas Tuchel's annoyed. Dan Ashworth's next to him. I'm not surprised. Hutchinson with a cutback. Elliot Anderson is too far forward to react to it. And the left-footed shot from what's his name? Nuffy? Scuffy?
Scuffy.
That's what he did with that shot, though. Brooke Norton Cuffy. He had a good run of play there. It was solid from the young man, but the shot let him down. It was straight at the keeper. It should have been 3-2 England.
Germany trying to play for the press again here, and they're successfully doing it. It looks like no, they're not. Foot comes in from Hutchinson, and it falls to Quanza. Now Anderson quickly takes control of the ball forward. Little 1-2. Anderson going towards the box here. Not got the pace or the strength. He is fouled though. Ref gives nothing. Yeah, unbelievable.
Not given that.
Unbelievable. Knauf plays it forward. Well played there from I think it's McAtee. Yeah,
shocking from the Germans there.
And now England has some space to move into. Elliot Anderson. Harvey Elliott. Can't even mix up myself there. Here's Tino. Inside for Harvey Elliott. Distance is 30 yards from goal. Oh, trying to ball, but luckily we ricochet back to him. Goes wide to Norton Cuffey. He's got some space. Doesn't seem keen to go for it. Goes to Elliott instead. Elliott with more magic, maybe. No, he doesn't. He plays it wide for Norton Cuffey. Livermanto's gone forward into an offside position, so he can't give it in. And back it comes. England building patiently here. Quanza.
Germany playing for extra time here. We're on the up.
Steps past one. Plays it wide now. Livramento has it. Further wide then to Brook Norton Cuffy, who's up against Brown. 2 men on him now. Neville's come to join. Now it's with Livramento. Little skip inside there where he finds Morton. Tries for distance and over the bar. Yeah, probably should have been better than that. That was a poor shot.
Good from England. Good. Germany don't want this. They've two very lazy counter-attack attempts from Germany. Lethargic defending and covering. Disciplined, but definitely they are tired. They probably would prefer extra time. We're the one pushing for the win, so we need to make it count.
Then I'd say the Germans are starting to look a bit tired now.
They are, but they will come again, so we've got to make this count.
And here they come now, actually, with Voldemar inside then for Knauf and then further wide to... Livermento's made the biggest wreck of all. Distant shot wide. Poor from Livermento yet again, unfortunately. Not been his greatest day at the office. He's a threat, young Nebble, isn't he?
Yeah, well, if he'd got carded, he might be playing slightly differently. He should have been carded. Why is Morton playing like he's absolutely terrified at all times?
Yeah.
He's got a Phil Jones face on him, hasn't he?
Anyway, Norton Cuffy wins a throw in for England. 15 yards into the German half. Lennox, a German fan, by the looks of things. Good for you, Lennox. Here's
someone's got
Cresswell with a long trying to get it across the pitch to McAtee, who's beaten in the air. Will be a throw into England, which Hinshelwood will take. He has Anderson square with him. I'm surprised.
Billy. We've got nearly 1,800 in at the moment while we're going to have this drinks break. Loads more people in. Welcome in everybody who's new for this drinks break. We're 84-15 into the game. 2-2 England, Germany, U21's Euros final. All new people, make sure you click the like button. It helps the show, helps the stream, helps the channel. Hit subscribe if you want to come back and watch more content like this. We do internationals and mostly Newcastle United content. We do transfer shows, match previews, watch-alongs, all of the above. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, come back. Check out the toonreview.com in the description and our channel sponsors, Mamoru Records, as well.
Rainer Goetzer, 2070, says there's two good teams. Welcome from Aachen in Germany. There you go. O-level German did come in handy at some point in my life.
I'll have none of that swearing in the chat, please, guys.
Yeah, so there's an injury break in a minute. We have 84 on the clock, but there's going to be a bit addy on time.
Mad review guy confused as to us being dominant in a 5-minute period, confusing that with an entire half. We were dominant for about 5 minutes there. We were looking good. One of the physios looks like he wants to sub Brown off for Germany. The 13.
The Germans lock a 13.
Very young.
Yes, he does.
Looks like he might have left his Xbox on at home. God, he's young.
He's coming on for Brown.
Lucas Ulrich.
Sorry,
Germans in the chat. I'm butchering your language. 21 years old for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Herr Ulrich, of course. He was in Dusseldorf with the outfit saying Pep Boys. Anyway, sorry, that was a definite digression there. Throwing down the line, looking for the pace of Hutchinson. Collins is out-strengthening him there and will bring the ball away. But, yeah, he does do very well. Hutchinson trying to win the ball back. And
Hutchinson, fantastic.
Let's give a free kick.
The referee is blind and is going to give the Germans the free kick for a cracking tackle. What a sight. You hate to see it. Of course, it is 15 years to the day yesterday for Frank Lampard's ghost goal. So we do know about the historical officiating that goes Germany's way. Not that the goals scored today have been dodgy. All 4 have been fine. But we don't like that. Let's do some clean refereeing, please.
I don't think the Lampard goal would have made much difference that day.
We'd have gone in at half-time 2-2. Big difference.
It would have been a different game, I guess, yeah. But we were crap that day, weren't we? Anyway, Hutchinson went completely the wrong way there, but it does fall for... Is it Elliott at the far side? Elliott from distance. Blocked off there by the big centre-half. Ricochets all the way to Voldemar. But he's robbed there from Cresswell. Good play that from England. He's not given a free kick, has he?
Yeah, he's given a free kick to Germany for that.
Frigging laugh
Called it. The ref's gone bananas. Where's the foul here?
By the way, Elliott looks a bit knackered, I have to say. Anyway, Germany on the attack. With the number 8 roll down the line. He goes to Knauf, who's turned. Hinshelwood. Beat Hinshelwood all the way onto the byline. Hinshelwood. Oh, it's a poor ball, though. Norton Cuffy as well to get the ball and calmly plays to Elliot Anderson. Wide then to Hudson, who's still on the pitch remarkably. Cuts inside, we'll go back to Elliot Anderson, who will calm things down. Bit of pressure coming his way, steps away from Roll. Got a run there, but he didn't see it from McAtee. Hudson running into trouble here and loses it, and we're in trouble here. Hudson ran into trouble, and then will Germany profit from it? Waldemar stepped in well, Morton. Goal-saving tackle from Morton there. What Hudson was doing there, he needs to be substituted. He should have been substituted 10, 15 minutes ago, to be fair. Here's Morton now with a fantastic challenge there. If he did nothing else the whole game, which he really hasn't, that's worth his substitution alone. Here's Anderson again. 8 on the clock, but there will be quite a bit of added time, I imagine. And it's with Hinshelwood, who probably would have been booked had Canal took to the floor that last attack. Ball looking for the run of McAtee. It's Morton, in fact, who's gone forward. This will fall for McAtee. And he gets a foot on it, but unfortunately directs it straight to Roll, who holds off a good play from Roll, but Hinshelwood steps in. Hudson takes the ball down and is fouled. That's a yellow card all day and every day. But I guarantee it won't be.
The ref needs to get the cards out for the English. The ref's been quite poor. Yeah, that's a foul from behind.
That's a yellow card. No attention playing.
We've been punished for similar.
Anyway, we'll be a free kick to England. Chance to get the ball in the box. But there's not a lot of height in England, so it's going to have to be Cresswell or Kwanzaa they're going to aim for. And maybe Norton Cuffy.
Yeah, a few of the Germans are getting frustrated at my take on the referee. I did say that they've had no bearing on the 4 goals.
Floated in, looking for Cresswell to get a flick on, chest it down. Ball goes in from Elliot, looking for Kwanzaa. He gets his head to the ball, but just directs it into the arms of the keeper.
We are into the final minute of standard time here.
We are. We're going to find out how much added time there is. Nebel has it in a minute. Back he goes to the centre half, the big unit centre half, who I can't remember his name and haven't remembered his name for the whole game, to be fair. Back to the keeper. Germany playing keep ball. Wonder if they're playing for extra time. Long ball looking for the run of Canalfa. Hinshelwood picks it up. McAtee. So it's Morton. Nice little touch from Morton. Anderson to Hutchison. Slows it down. Wait for 2 players to come on him and then go backwards. Good ball, though, to Anderson. Anderson's got nowhere to go, really, so he does a little turn. Probably going to play it square to Hinshelwood, and he does do so. Back then to Jared Kwanzaa, who has Cresswell square, but he gives it to Anderson. Very much pedestrian. 4 minutes of added time, incidentally. I went to the first minute of those now. Of course, it went to penalties last time, didn't it, Stato? Here's Morton. Nice bit of trickery from him. Well there, Morton. He's coming into the game.
Years ago.
Coming into the game now, Morton. Here's Hutchison. Back he goes to Anderson. In England, very pedestrian, very static. Not very, not much endeavour being shown from England here. Not much
controlling the ball, but Germany won't mind too much.
He's created a little bit of space, Anderson. Gives it then to Hutchison, who skips inside. Floated wide to Livramento, did well to control that. Now Norton Cuffy on the far side, the right-hand side. Ball is off at Elliot. Elliot's pass is not great. Back to Livramento. And all the way back then to Cresswell. Possession football from England in this late stage. Just trying to create that one last chance, maybe, to win the cup and get the glory. Kwanzaa finds Elliot.
England were lucky in the first half, says a Dutch person there. Mate, we had like 5 or 6 goal scoring opportunities. We were unlucky. What were you watching?
Well, he certainly wasn't watching Holland because they're not in it. Little play there from Elliot will get. That's an England throw. It's deflected, wasn't it? He's McAtee, in fact. I'm surprised that unless Carty's saving his subs for extra time to have a real onslaught in extra time, I don't know, but I'd have made 1 or 2 by now. I must be honest.
Yeah, it's a real shame this is. We should have had this one in the first half. We had so many clear-cut opportunities to take this to 3-4, even 5-0. And we were just messing around with it, trying to walk the ball in the net. We went, 2-0 wasn't enough.
Kwanzaa's gone forward looking for the return here, but Hutchison's ignored him. Goes back to Hinshelwood. It must be annoying when you're a defender trying to make a difference and you're not picked out. Here's Kwanzaa again. Look for the ball over the top. I think he's onside here. McAtee up against the defender in the box. Tried to float it. That's a poor cross in the end. Trying to get Elliott, who looks really, really out of it, to be honest. Elliott. Don't think he's going to make it through the rest of the game. I think he's going to come off at the end of the game. He's limping now. And now Germany can have maybe the last chance of the game. Voldemar has made a run on the inside right position. Goes out to Knauf, who's dangerous. We know that. And here is Voldemar now. Cuts inside. Great little touch. Oh, what a tackle that is. Here's Knauf again. Another great tackle. Going to fall for Germany again. And shots. Hits the bar. Fuck me. Backwards. Here's Voldemar again. And the England play down on the box. He gets to his feet. Neville. Far post as a ball. Livramento clears it. Cuts it out. Good grief. That was close.
Now England were lucky. Now you can say that. Off the crossbar.
Has it. Now he's played it forward. Yeah, I thought it was in all ends up. We're in the last minute of injury time as well. That would have been a killer blow. Neville. Then to Martel. And Germany again trying to engineer one last chance. They thought they had it a minute ago. Will he go for distance here? No, ball through the middle. Little flick. And Livramento.
Tino, mate, what are you
cross. In the end, he makes Elliott. Oof. Wins the throw in. Well played, Harvey Elliott. And that should take us to the end of the game. But Elliott's absolutely had it.
Yeah, he's absolutely exhausted, Harvey Elliott. There goes your €3,000. Don't bet on the Germans then, my friend, with your Galatasaray badge.
Oof.
Well, regardless, we've taken Germany all the way. It is going to have to go to extra time.
Two brilliant tackles there from Kwanzaa and Cresswell, but it kept falling to the Germans. And in the end, it was a bench shot from Neville that hit the angle of the post and bar. Unbelievably close. Unbelievably
it's going to go to extra time, guys. Ooh. Billy, have a chat with the chat. I'm going to dip to the loo very quickly.
Yeah, it's been an excellent game of football, but in the end, it's finished 2-2, and we're going to go to extra time with another half an hour and maybe penalties against the Germans. That's never worked out good, has it? Yeah, so what we got here? Rusty Spygoat says that the body language says it all. Yeah, I think you're right. I think England towards the end of the game looked better. I must be honest. I thought after 70 minutes that it was done. I thought we'd run out of steam and the Germans were going to take control of it. But somehow we did come back into it. And in the end, it was, having said that, last minute, hit the post. Greetings from Germany, better than this stupid Club World Cup, JB says. Couldn't agree more, mate. Couldn't agree more. Claire says, if Elliott goes off, we're screwed. I think he will go off. Choppy says, England blew it in 1970. Al Framsey blew it in 1970, making substitutions. That's the problem with that one. Oh, dear. Yeah, a long time ago, 50 years ago. Longer, 55 years ago. A lot of people saying, come on, England. McGilly Face says to pick the wrong week to quit drinking, indeed. Wacky Andrew says, who have we got that can give more energy and get them? Well, we've got Anne Ranieri, who can come on the right-hand side. We've got Jonathan Rowe, who can come on the left-hand side. There are going to be changes going to be made, I think. And I think we'll probably bring on Hayden Hackney.
We've got to use those two, surely, I agree. And Ranieri and Rowe would be two good subs for extra time.
And, of course, we can make 4 changes now, can't we, because it's extra time. So, yeah, I think we'll see those two. And I think we'll see Hayden Hackney at some point. Maybe for Elliot Anderson, maybe for Tyler Morton.
Do you not keep Harvey Elliott on just for his ability, though, or penalty taking, or is he just done?
I think he's done, but we'll see. I mean, he's got 5 minutes to get something back in his legs, but yeah, I mean, Rowe's made a difference whenever he's come on in the tournament as a sub. But we'll see. We shall see. Well, I'm going to have a quick leak, and I'll be back in a second.
Stats for the game so far, guys, being as we have played 90 minutes, it is 49% possession to England, 51 to Germany, 13 shots to 10, 5 on target to 4, 3 big chances to 1. So the better of most of the important statistics for England. However, it doesn't really matter. It's 2-2 and the goals are what count. 10 fouls committed to 12 for Germany. And I think the big thing being the Alex Scott injury. I really do think that's changed the game I think with Alex Scott being fit, firing, Germany would not be in the position they are in now. And that is just subjective opinion, just my personal opinion. Thank you everybody for joining us on the watch along for the final. It is England 2, Germany 2 in the U21's Euros final. It is going to go to extra time, so fasten your seatbelts because we may go all the way to penalties if this doesn't if the deadlock doesn't get broken. But we've got nearly 2,000 people in for an under 21 games. You guys are absolutely incredible. Make sure you hit the like button. Please support the channel and the stream. You can subscribe as well. So regardless of if you're German, a Forest fan, or even an Arsenal fan, we welcome everybody in this channel. So make sure you sub, come back. We do transfer shows, looking at all kinds of players. We are predominantly a Newcastle United channel, but we do lots of football content. We do a lot of international stuff as well. So make sure you subscribe and come back. You can donate if you're enjoying. You can join as a member as well. We do a lot of giveaways quite regularly. We'll do a lot of shirts, books, signed merch, things like that. And make sure you check out in the description the Toon Review website, thetoonreview.com, and our channel sponsors, Mamaroo Records. And very, very importantly, I Like Coffee has just said, please vote for the Toon Review in the 2025 Football Content Awards. Please do. We have been voted, I think, for the 3rd or 4th year running. We have been nominated to be in the final for the Football Content Awards. Make sure you check the description out. The description. Check the link in the description. That's what I was trying to say. And pick the category Best Club Content Creator for the Premier League. Please give us a little vote. We'd be much appreciated. Where to watch it? Depends where you are. I think the UK is showing it on possibly Channel 4. I think there's other places in Europe. It might even be viewable on UEFA TV. Chipper's asking if there's a show tomorrow.
Potentially. Well, anyway, Cresswell's now the captain, so I think McAtee's gone off. I can see Anwanieri on.
Anyway, so we are back underway.
Do the first half, mate, and I'll do the second.
Yeah, we'll swap it. We'll toss a coin for penalties. Or we can do alternating penalties.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Me and Billy have not had to commentate on penalties yet. This is going to be horrifying.
Well, Rowe's also on, so that's good news.
Right. McAtee's off. Nwaneri's on. Anything else, Billy?
Yeah, Rowe's on for, I think it's Elliot.
There you go. So there's the two predicted changes. Nwaneri and Rowe are on. Fantastic. England have got us underway. We are spraying it about at the back at the moment. Come on, lads.
And Charlie Cresswell has taken over the captain's armband.
He's had a good game, he has. I've been impressed by him. Elliot Anderson back to the centre halves. Just playing it around at the back at the moment. Let's get a feel for the ball. Make sure the legs are working, guys. No cramp. Playing around on the left. Some nice little passing triangles here from England. Keeping the ball well. Brains are switched on. Nice to see. Anderson sprays the ball wide right. It's Cuffy on the right-hand side. He's not going to play the cross. He's going to cut back. He's got to use someone central. Hinshelwood crossing the box. It's a diving header. It's in. It's in. Who is it? Is it Rowe?
I think it's
Rowe. That's 3-2 England.
I think you're right. I think it's
Rowe. The number 9. The sub scored. Down goes Germany.
He may be offside.
3-2 England. Goal within the first minute.
Let's just check. It's not offside. Let's just make sure.
Fantastic deep cross from Hinshelwood, Billy. What a goal.
It was a great goal, but I'm just worried about the offside here. I have to say, we have to obviously check it, but until we see a check, then we'll wait for Granny.
Oh, we've got the replay. Wait for Granny. Let's have a look. He's on. He's on. It's a
well
goal. That will stand. Fantastic diving header from Rowe. And that is why you play someone who plays for Marseille. He plays in the top league. Get the League One players off. Get the proper players on. What a goal. What a header.
Time for Granny.
Harvey Elliott celebrating on the sidelines, Billy. Voltemada cannot believe it. He is devastated. The joy of seeing sad German faces. Again, apologies to our German viewers. You've had plenty of victories. We deserve something.
Well, this one isn't over
Come on,
yet.
lads. We've got plenty of time to go, though. We've got to lock in, Billy.
100%. Yeah, great move that from England. What Hinshaw was doing on this side of the pitch, I'll never know, but he was.
What a deep cross from Hinshelwood, by the way. What a
fantastic
ball.
cross. But what was he doing over here? I don't get it. The left back was on the right-hand side of the pitch. But anyway, here comes Germany.
Right. We continue. 93-12 on the clock. England are going to have to defend this lead now. Cross comes in from Germany. Headed poorly across to a German shirt. Shot is absolutely Bill Shankly, and it's out for a goal a goal kick.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a Shanky Lampard there over the canal. Absolutely connected it, didn't he? Lewis Adams, it was Morton with the assist.
Was that not Hinshelwood? I thought it was Hinshelwood.
I'm not sure, but it was a great cross, whoever it was. Give him credit if it was Morton, but whoever it was,
it was, what a ball.
Apparently, Atabola, the German goal, is worth 18 million euros.
To be fair to the Germans, your centre-halves let you down there because
play there.
You've got to be challenging Rowe.
Great play.
Handbags in the middle there with a foul on Rowe.
I mean, Rowe's come on. He's been physical. He's been quick. He's been lethal in the form it's been on. You know, it was something we've not had for the whole game so far.
Yeah, no, to be fair to the Germans, it was your centre-halves, really. You've got to be... If somebody challenges Rowe, we might not get that goal. And they just completely left him. They left him alone. That was poor defending. But still, Rowe had to be in the right position. Had to get the header right. So credit where it's due. It was a great goal.
Well, Henry Navy's gone to the far side of the pitch, hasn't he? Who's on the far side? Is Hudson still on? I think he's still on, Hudson.
He is. He's the 11. He's on the left-hand side.
Amazed.
Rowe's gone up front. 21 is Nwaneri, I believe.
It is,
so Rowe and Nwaneri up front. You've got Norton Cuffey on the right-hand side, Hutchinson left-hand side, Anderson still on. It's a good team. Strong subs. Absolutely shanked there by the centre-half. Bit of head tennis. Germany trying to get the ball. Fantastic strength from Nwaneri there. He's going to play Hutchinson. He's going to run. He's got space to run into. He's fouled, surely. No, he's not. The referee is very generous there. But Rowe comes and steals the ball off German shirts. Well done, Rowe.
Yeah,
very physical, keeping everything. Elliot Anderson's just going to be careful with the ball. Recycled to a centre-half. Beadle very far out of goal here, trying to Pep Guardiola goalkeeper it. Beadle just sat with the ball here. He's waiting for the press. There's no reason for us to play out. 3-2 up. England are winning 3-2. We are in extra time, guys. Tino's going to go on a bit of a run here. He's been fouled. He's going to play advantage. No, you've got to bring it back now, ref. You've got to bring it back. Shortest advantage in history. This referee is atrocious.
I don't think he gave the foul, Stato. He couldn't have done. He couldn't have given the foul.
That's a 1.5 second advantage.
I don't think he gave the foul. I really don't think he gave the foul.
He put his whistle up to his mouth and put his arm up.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Right, well, Germany have got the ball off of that shocking bit of refereeing. 96-30, we're approaching. Germany on the ball. England camped in their own half. Just a really defensive shape here. Just blocking all the passing lanes. This is where Nwaneri needs to switch on. He's a Premier League standard footballer. He needs to make a difference. Tino's got to defend his side. Nebel with a cross in, a back post. Ooh, it's cleared away. Sketchy, but it's dealt with. Hutchinson's got to keep the ball here. We don't have to counter. Just don't lose it. Good man. Forward to Rowe. He wins the flick on and he wins the foul. Well done, Rowe. Good lad.
Well, late tackle there.
Work from the 9.
A late tackle on the left back. It was a back and a half there. A very late tackle, and the referee's give a free kick for it as part of the one that we saw on Rowe.
Yeah, Rowe's been really good since he's come on. Really, really good. Not just the goal, but it's just general play. Yeah, that's a foul there. Hutchinson, there was a tackle in from behind, and he didn't touch the ball. He didn't touch the ball at all in the first contact with the player. It's a foul from behind. That's a yellow card. And a free kick to England.
Change being made. The Germans have made a sub. The 9's come on. I imagine
Martel's gone off, the captain for Germany, and Tresoldi is coming on for Germany.
There's got to be an attacking substitution. The sitting 6.
Nicolo Tresoldi.
Doesn't sound very German to me again.
Club Bruges.
And England are about to make a change as well. And it's Eiling. I think it's Eiling Jr.
15 is Egan Riley.
Egan Riley's a centre half. And Oiling Jr. is also coming on.
Oh, and Darling Jr. Big subs here. Elliot Anderson is off. So we're gambling here that it's not going to go to pens.
We've gone for a back three. Back three here.
Yeah. German captain is not happy. Referee giving another foul for Germany for some random scuffle off the ball.
Shite.
Very soft. Very soft. Right, well, Germany are trying to play it through the middle here. Long ball out to the left-hand side. Is going to reach the German 13. That's the sub. Cross into the box. Tino deals with it. Oh, great little chop from Enwanieri to release a player. We're driving forward, but you're going to have to find somebody. Ball out to the right-hand side. Rowe, you've got to pick it up, mate. He has. Central to Enwanieri. He's driving central. He's got nobody left. Oh, nobody goes into the middle. Brilliant play from Enwanieri, to be fair, but everyone's a bit tired. We've got a lot of fresh legs on in different positions. I just...
Another 5-pound tip chat from George. What's happened? Missed the goal feeding the girls. Well, great header from Jonathan Rowe. Came on at the end of full time and scored within 2 minutes of being on the pitch, George.
Indeed.
It looks like Egan Riley's gone into midfield. I always thought Egan Riley was a centre-back, but he's clearly not. He's gone into the midfield, so...
Well, we're going with the 4-4-2 again here.
Big lad.
Structure. He is, yeah. Germany got the ball here. Good defending. Seven's up being pushed backwards to the centre halves. Nice structure. Come on, lads.
Arling Julia was against Canal for the goal in the first game, and he totally left him. And I think this is a chance of redemption for him. Aston Villa player was on loan at Middlesbrough last season.
We just passed the 100-minute mark, guys. We will swap on 105 minutes over to Billy for commentary once they've done the little break. But England are 20 minutes away from another European Championships for the under-21s. But it's Germany on the ball. The ball is in our half. We're just trying to stay nice and structured here. In a 4-4-2, everybody's communicating, pointing at runners. Need to stay switched on. Big switch out to the right-hand side. England are awake to it. Very quick to shift across. Lovely work. It's so nice seeing the young players have this much tactical prowess now.
Understanding, it's understanding, isn't it? It's the nous of it that you don't expect to see from young players, and we see
100%. If you watch this 10 years ago, this isn't happening. Oh, lovely pick from the 15. And the referee's given a non-foul yet again. That's got to be 6 or 7 poor calls from the referee in the second half and extra time. He's got the ball. How is that a foul? It's again, the referee's not made any decisions that have influenced the game directly, but he's coming up with really strange little calls on fouls. It's crazy. And again, the Germans in the chat think it's a foul. It's no surprise there. There's a deep cross in.
Oh, slice. Be strong.
It's being shepherded out. Tino's going to try and clear it down the line. He does. It goes out for a throw for Germany. I don't know how people can watch a replay of a player winning the ball and say it's a foul. It's crazy to me. It's baffling. Germany have still got the ball, but we're being very careful. Good press on here from England. All the way back to the goalkeeper.
Excellent press.
Yeah, fantastic.
From Arling Jr. Yeah,
Arling Jr. Really good pressing. Good work rate.
Is Egan Riley another one of these Man City academies? I think he is, isn't he? I know he was at Burnley last season, but I think he's a Man City lad. I'm not sure.
I don't know. He's... I haven't got his stuff up at the moment. I'm concentrating on this game, to be fair. Right, well, not a lot going on, but that's a positive.
Yeah.
And I don't want to jinx it.
Tommy Gunn said Deutschland keep nie auf, which means Germany are giving nothing.
Well, they're capable of scoring something out of nothing, so we've still got to be careful. There's one goal in this, and they've got it to the byline. They're going to cross it into the box. Great defending to stop the 9 from getting a shot there. 7's on the byline again. Great block. Fantastic block by our 23. Is that Morton out for a corner?
Yeah, he's coming to the game, hasn't he? He's definitely getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, he was poor for the first 15, 20 minutes he was on.
That's an East German flag he's holding up there. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, dear. Are you allowed to do that now in Germany?
I'm not sure. Well, it's not in Germany, is it? But...
Oh, no, I know, but I don't know if they frown upon that.
I would have thought so.
Corner comes in for Germany. It's dealt with. Headed away. It's going to go back to the corner taker on the right-hand side. And they're going to go back central. I definitely think it's Arteta in disguise on the sidelines. Germany have been very much playing that kind of way. Long ball comes in. It's cleared away. All the way back to the halfway line. Well, if it's not the other German flag, I reckon it's fine. Well, that wasn't a German. Right, okay, we're not opening that. We're not taking the bait on that. We're not talking about that.
Not with Billy around. Not with Billy around.
That is off the table. No politics and no history. These are two wonderful countries having a good game of football. That's all we're going to talk about.
Started shitting himself now.
Not at all. I'm just not getting. That's a dangerous topic to open on a live stream. There's more than 2,000 people watching.
When I'm about it, it certainly is. Anyway.
Well, with you and your about. Right, well, Germany have still got it, but they're not doing a lot. There's not a lot of space to operate. England are very well structured here, but they're very deep. So deep crosses are a danger here, but Germany are not pulled the trigger yet.
Yeah, and it's a minute of injury time, and
they've got it on their left-hand side, our right back. They've got to try and make something happen. Oh, they found a gap in the box here. And it is a shambles of a shot from their 13 into row Z. Oh, it's their 18. Oh, it was Cramp's fault. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, blame the Cramp.
Fair enough. Awful wigs from the Germans in the
if they are indeed wigs, they may not be wigs, that's a...
Well, I'm pretty sure they were. Terrible shot. We'll take that. See it out. Take your time, Beadle. Let's wait until the second half of extra time. There's going to be 1 minute added on. Beadle's going to take the free kick.
It's going to be a long hoof, this one. It should end the half, surely.
Yeah, long kick. Rowe wins the flick on, but nobody thought he would, and nobody ran onto it. Oh, what a shame.
Anyway, that's half time.
There you go. Whistle goes. Ooh, 15 minutes to go, guys. Little drinks break for the lads. How are we feeling, Billy?
Nervous. We've all seen
before
Germany.
You take over,
yeah.
Let's do some little shout outs.
Yeah.
Being as there are over 2,200 people here now. You lot are crazy. We're a Newcastle United channel, and you've all come in to see England U21s hopefully beat Germany in the Euros under 21s final tonight. Thank you for joining us. Please make sure you hit the like button, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you want to come back and watch some more football content. We will do internationals. We do mostly Newcastle United stuff. We'll do transfer shows, match previews, reviews, loads of stuff. We do the women's team as well. Big shout out to Sam who does our women's team coverage.
Other club fans are allowed. Absolutely. Someone said other club fans are allowed. Of course you are. You're welcome.
As long as everybody's sensible, happy to have a chat about football with everybody. We've got loads of people who watch the channel regularly who are West Ham fans, Arsenal fans, people from Portugal, all over the world. We don't mind. It's fun to talk about football. So make sure you drop in, hit the like button, subscribe, and come back and watch some more football content. Feel free to donate if you've enjoyed it. You can be a member. We do giveaways. Check out the website in the description. Check out Mamaroo Records. And also there is a link in the description for the Content Creator Awards. It's the Football Content Creator Awards. We have been nominated, I think, for the 4th year in a row to go to the finals. I think we got to the finals 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
We didn't podium, unfortunately, but we got to finals, which is great. So please support us. Vote in the link down below. Put us in the best club content creator Premier League. That is the category. We are 3-2 up, guys, with 15 minutes remaining. About to start the second half of extra time. And Billy is going to take over the commentary.
Yeah, and Germany are making another change, it looks like. The 22 is about to enter the fray. I don't know who he is. His name's Wanker. Is it Wanker? It can't be.
22. Hang on, let me have a look. He's Paul Wanner.
Oh, close for that.
Of FC Heidenheim on loan.
Wanner.
Somewhere.
Anyway, Paul Wanner. Yes, so he's come on. I don't know who he's come on for. He's a 22. I imagine he has to be an attacking substitution.
He's an attacking midfielder, but can play in other places. I mean, he wears the number 10. He's a left footer.
Yeah. I guess Germany have to do that. Anyway, Germany have kicked off this second half of extra time. And not got ball for the middle, looking for Roll. Found Roll. Roll's Ullmann's gone off, then he knows on. And one is on. Nebel has it the far side. He plays a nice little ball in for Waldemar, who goes backwards to Ulrich. Ulrich inside to his centre half. And I picked up deep from the 22 who's just come on, who I've forgotten his name, Wanner.
People asking about Rowe. We were linked with Rowe years ago when he was, because he's been at Norwich for a long time, but he went to Marseille. So that's where he is now.
If he played right hand side instead of a left, I think he'd be a fantastic player to us side, to be fair, but he's left.
I think we did a transfer show, and it must have been 2 years ago now, at least.
Now, England have broke that play up. It's Eiling Jr. Did well. Ball, well, it's looking for the run here, and the keeper's come out to cover it. And he scuffs it, but it forced the German player. Good tackle comes in from England. And fantastic tackle, in fact. And a foul. England will get a free kick for that one. You're joking, Jeff.
Fantastic work.
Did he give a free kick for that?
Yeah, I think we've got a free kick. He nutmegged him and then got blocked.
Good work for the Aston Villa youngster there. Well, yeah, Collins good. Again. That's about his 10th tackle.
Yeah. He's definitely lost his yellow card.
Ball's back with Beadle. And it's launched down the pitch looking for Norton Cuffy. Could get ahead to this. Doesn't jump. And he's beaten by Ulrich, actually. He's about 5'3". Poor that from Norton Cuffy. Livramento, little ball inside. Good play this from England and spread to this far side to Kwanzaa. Instead wide of him. If he wants to give it him, he'd go for the middle. Instead, Kwanzaa decides to go on an amazing run. Play the nice little ball through. Here's Rowe. Rowe's gone past one. He's fouled there, ref. And he didn't give it. And Rowe went, oh, fuck off. Well,
he's fouled himself.
His heels were clipped on the edge of the box there. They've got no doubt about that whatsoever for me. I'm not going to show it. And this isn't the foul.
I don't think he's fouled him there either. No. I don't think Rose fouled him in return. He's just fallen over. You are going to get those, though, unfortunately.
Knauf has it back to Collins. And again, Germany trying to build from deep. Ulrich, far side of the pitch. He's got Nebel in front of him. Goes and Nebel, who's been forwarded up by Livramento. Comes inside Tino. Good step back, though, from Manria and Ranieri. Gives it into the path of Waldemar, though. But England do get it away. And Ranieri's got, well, he does well there, doesn't he? Norton Cuffy, calm enough. And did too much, I think. Unfortunately, he did too much there. And now Germany can come on the counter with Collins. Poor Norton Cuffy there. Misrepresenting understanding the game time. Good header from Kwanzaa. Had to make it. Tina had to make this one. Does do. And it's going to the far side for a throw to Germany, which Ulrich will take. Back he goes. Nöbel crocks it in.
Close him down.
Force the Collins edge of the box. Knauf has it. Hoofed away from Hinshelwood. Challenge coming in from Rowe. He's run past the ball. He totally misjudged the bounce there and the flight, I should say. And Germany have it with a 22. Wanner, wide to Nebel. Nebel going at Tino again. He's got help. Comes inside to Wanner. Wanner's going up against Norton Cuffy. Back to Nebel. And back to the full back. Ulrich's got plenty of time to get a cross in. There's a push in the box there. The ref didn't see it. He did see it. Free kick to England. And Waldemar, that voicing his disapproval once again. How he's not been booked for dissent in this game, I shall never know. Tried to referee the game.
16th foul Germany have committed. 1 yellow card. I appreciate that it could be different players, but 16 fouls, Billy, with 1 yellow seems a little suspect to me.
We have 109 minutes on the clock for those asking in the chat. And Beadle, I think it's James Beadle, is going to take the goal kick. Brighton goalkeeper, young goalkeeper, been at loan Sheffield Wednesday last season, going to go on loan again this season to Birmingham City by all accounts. Ball looking for Tino, and it's a header out for a throw into England.
Fine, we'll take the throw, run down the clock.
Which will be taken
Norton
by
Coffee slow here.
Brook Norton Cuffy. Play the time, and why not play the clock? Rowe with a good bit of physical play to get the ball, and then he's tackled, and Germany can bring it away. And it's a foul there on the 18.
Just play the advantage. Why have you got to blow the whistle there? Germany had the ball anyway.
I'm going to say what? Who cares? It stops the play. Let's just get back.
Yeah.
Germany again building from deep. England have definitely sat back now. They're definitely trying to defend this 1-goal lead. Will it be the right decision? We shall see. It's Nebel against Livramento. Goes on the outside of Livramento this time. Tino sticks to him like glue. Back it goes out, and a ball inside for Roll on the edge of the box. Nice ball inside the back. Good cover from Morton there. And then to Nebel on the far side. And Germany is starting to put the pressure on here. Nebel cuts inside, comes all the way back. Will be a cross coming in here. Now he goes to the centre half's got a chance for a long distance shot. Gives it to Collins, whose touch is horrific, and finally gets the ball out. And would rescue a free kick for that, but he's played the advantage. Knauf going against Hinshelwood. Tipped it to the far post. England have to win this. They do win it, and it will be a corner if it goes. It didn't go. Again, it's Nebel far side against Coffey. Coffey did well there to hold him up. Cross comes in. It's the Alamo here at this precise moment in time. Again, it's headed out to the German centre half. He may have a go from distance, trying to go past 3 players, can't do it. Nebel on the far side, up against Norton Coffey, who sticks him well actually this time, and cleared from Livramento, which should fall to an England player. And Ranieri then gets it away into space down the pitch, and it's very much all hands to the pump, Stato.
Yeah, we need to reset now. That was really dangerous. Really, really dangerous. So many chances in and around the box. England have now got to reset.
Ball is wide again. It's Germany again on the attack. It's Vanna. Back it comes in. Neville going to get across in. It's too close to the keeper. And Beadle will fall to the ground. Waste an extra couple of seconds.
You stay down there, son.
Neville's definitely the threat, though, isn't he, Stat, on that left-hand side? He's had a very good game.
Well, they're working the opportunity well on the left and right-hand side. So Beadle's just Nick Poped that into absolutely nowhere, and he's angry with people. Mate, that was your... It's going to be a yellow card for someone here.
We're going to book someone for time wasting.
No, I don't think he has. It was for something else. How the hell have we got more yellow cards than Germany in this game? Are you having a laugh? What a joke.
Well, Ireland Junior has been booked for Lord knows what. We didn't see it on the camera. We're going to see it now. Oh, it's a late tackle.
Okay. I retract my previous statement. That was the yellow card.
I England have the ball, and it's with Ireland Junior, the aforementioned, who has it wide on the left-hand side. Inside he goes to Rowe. Back to Ireland Junior, and England trying to take the sting out of the game. Back to Tyler Morton. Good ball in for Ireland Junior. Good play this from England. And he tried to play it forward. And will go off a corner.
Scores, guys.
And will be a corner.
Any spoilers or any attempts to do shenanigans, you will just get banned or timed out. So, have fun with that.
113 on the clock.
Yeah, 113 on the clock. That's where we're commentating from. So,
well, Valdi, if you bet Germany, it's not going to matter, is it? And unless you bet them for the tournament, it'll be a 90-minute job if it's just on the game. England's trying to keep the ball in the corner, and will win a throw-in. Bit early for doing this, I think, Stato.
Disagree. We did it in the cup final.
Yeah,
never too early to hold it in the corner. No, it's 6.5 minutes to go. It's fine. We just need to make sure we don't get counter-attacked. Germany get the throw. Damn it.
Anyhow, it deflects off Ireland Junior this time, and Germany have a throw. They're trying to take way down the pitch, and in the end, they'll get a corner for this, so they keep going. Foul throw again, gets away with it. Voldemar, the pick comes deep and plays it wide to Nebel. No, it's not Nebel, it's Ulrich. Now it's Nebel. And Nebel had some space to run into. Norton Covey's trying to get back. Long ball, looking for the Canal at the far post. Good defending from Hinshelwood. And it will be a goal kick to England.
You can book him there. You're trying to get someone booked. He's asking for a pen and effectively a yellow card. You're not supposed to do that. So, ref, sort yourself out.
Yeah, it was shocking that from Canal. Absolutely shocking. Great defence from Hinshelwood. Just stood his ground. And Canal went to the floor quicker than a Dutch hooker. Shocking. What an absolute Kanaka.
Oh, he's yellow carded James Beadle, not the player who was just asking for a pen and a yellow card. Wow.
Well, I can imagine this referee's going to put a lot of extra time on the end of this game.
Well, yeah, he's taking no prisoners at all when it comes to time wasting.
Perhaps not the best language to use with these players.
Wow, it's fine.
Oh, dear me. Anyway.
Football-related language only.
Long clearance, looking for Anwinieri, doesn't win it. But Tino does, and Anwinieri will pressure and win the ball. And the rest give a free kick every single time. It's not even
generous.
Hide it now.
That is quite generous. I mean, it's probably as a foul, but it's a soft one. It's generous from the ref.
It'd be interesting to see if he'd give it the other way. Anyway, it's Canal on his right-hand side, going up against Eiling Jr. Back he goes then to, I think it's Roll, is it? There? Trying to find some space because it's Collins. Collins inside there. To Vanna, and this is Roll on his far side. He's going to, he takes it into control, plays it back. Looking for a cross in from the 18, and it's going to be headed away nicely. The 13 has it all rich. Little chip through the middle. England needs to win this header, do so. And a good header away from Kwanzaa. And Eiling Jr. can hoof this down the pitch if he so desires. And in fact, he's unlucky there, really. If that had stayed in play, it would have been a fantastic little bit of play from the English player.
Yeah, it was creative, that was.
Here's Germany again on the attack, and it's with Collins. Has Knauf in front of him. Inside he goes to Vanna. And further across the pitch, then to Ulrich, who has some space. And Anwinieri's got to get across to him. He does do in the end. Here's the 4, the centre-half, who's very advanced. And then the 18. Wide then to Knauf. Knauf back inside to the 18, the captain, who's took the captaincy armband after the sub. Ball for the middle. It's a terrible touch. And England can counter now. That's terrible from, I think, Anwinieri? It's Egan Riley. Terrible from Egan Riley.
Yeah,
what are you doing now? I don't know.
He's fresh legs as well.
Yeah. Anyway, Ulrich has it now to Nebel. Really poor that from the younger Egan Riley there. Nebel, again, looking for a cross. It's all kind of, it's a bit one-dimensional for me.
1:17 on the clock. 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes of normal time and about 40 minutes of added time will be. Knauf up against Eiling Jr. Manufactures a little space for the 18 to get a cross in. Good foot in there from Kwanzaa. It's got out for a corner, and it will be a corner. All hands to the pump again for England here.
Stop asking for penalties. Why are they not getting penalised for this? You've got people constantly in the ref's face whinging.
Brilliant foot in from Kwanzaa. And this Valdemar.
Honestly.
He's trying to referee the game.
Yeah, but the ref's penalising us for tiny things, but Germany are whinging about everything and just getting away with it. It's so inconsistent. And
as Rocco reaches the 18, it's a good corner, but it's a great header away. All the way back out to Reitz again. When he's gone past the tackle of Hinshelwood this time. Steps inside, tries to shoot, near post, doesn't get anywhere near the goal, and it will be a goal kick. And we have 180 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes of normal time to be added, or normal time of extra time. And then we have to see how long the referee's going to add on. Good play from Reitz. He looked a bit of a threat since he took the captain's armband. But the shot was appalling.
Saying you're allowed to ask for a penalty. Yeah, but when you're not the captain, you're not allowed to run up to the referee and ask for the penalty. It's captains only. You don't run up to the referee's face and demand a penalty.
He's done
That's not in the rules anymore.
It's not like it's one-off.
You're not allowed to do that anymore. They specifically changed the rules.
Can Anwinieri get in there? No, he can't because Collins is covering. Back he goes to the keeper. And then wide then to Ulrich. And England have to get back in shape here. And there's a lot of space in the middle of the park for Roll here. And good pressure in from Norton Cuffy. But the ball does get to Reitz in the end. Over the halfway line he goes. Approaching the final minute of extra time here. And Germany are still 1 goal down. Pushing. Trying to get an equaliser. Take it to penalty kicks. Here's Ulrich, far side. Matched up by Anwinieri into the middle to the centre back. Now Reitz, who's getting more of the ball. Cross comes in looking for a big tall German. Should be cleared this England, and it is. Panicky clearance.
45 seconds left, guys. 45 seconds left.
Another header. Can England get the ball here? They can't. It's definitely one-way traffic here at the precise moment in time. As you would expect, they're trying to get back into the game. Ulrich. Further wide to Neville, who's the danger man.
We're not reading the chat anymore, guys. No, we're not reading the chat for spoilers.
And the ball's going... the worst pass in the game by Neville, straight out of play. And Neville, well, more Nobble than Neville there. And Sausage Roll doesn't look very happy with life.
Right. We're about to find out, as this throw is going to be taken, how long we're going to get added on.
Here's Anguinieri. Did well. Didn't do well. Moved back into the traffic. Lost a good pressure from Rowe, but a good bit of play there from, I think it's the 18, Reitz again. Inside he goes. Wide then to Canal.
2 minutes, Billy.
Just 2 minutes. Well, I'm surprised it's going to be as little as that. Anyway, cross comes in. Cleared away from, shanked away. Going to fall into the box to Roll. Great block. Roll gets another go. Hits the bar and goes out. I think the keeper may have got a touch to it. Did he? No, he didn't. It's a goal kick. Good grief, that was close.
Oh, my God. Off the crossbar twice.
The ricochet helped him, and then he blasted it. I mean, the first one went straight back to him from a great block from Megan Roddy. Then he hits on the volley, and good grief, that's a great effort. Yeah. But unfortunately for them, and who gives a shit, it went over.
Germany subbed a 12th player on in Ricochet this time. But the crossbar has been our saviour twice. I mean, we've been so unlucky for many years. It's nice to get some luck back.
Yeah.
So 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left.
Well, it should just go out of play there, but England headed the ball away. And the space on the far side for Ulrich. And Norton Cuffy slides in, stops him for a second, but the ball comes back to Roll. And we're in the final minute of added time. Fine on his far side, it's with Canal. Back he goes then to Reitz, who's really dominating the game at the minute. Cross comes in, has to be headed away. It is headed away, solid as well. And volleyed further away from Ireland Jr. And they've got a player on the sideline now who shouldn't be there. He should be actually on the bench. Keepers received the throw in, out to Reitz again. 30 seconds from the end. Cross comes in, long, deep cross. Can England win the header? They can, but it falls for German. It's a chance for Germany here. Great tackle coming in there from Cresswell. Outstanding from the captain there. Final 20 seconds. Neville takes the throw in into Ulrich. They're back to Neville. This is the last chance saloon for the Germans. Looking for a cross, looking for one of them big tall men. Gets one. The keeper's up. Shot comes in, and it's in the arms of Bino.
Got to be it. That's got to be it. Surely that's every minute's played.
2 minutes are up, and I think this could be it. The keeper came up here. They didn't have a chance. I mean, he did fall. Again, Ricochet's favoured them, but it's a good block in the end from the captain again, Cresswell, and into the arms, the welcoming arms of Beardle it went, and that should be that. Whew! Krausley with a double.
Yes! Come on!
There it is. And I tell you what we're going to do. Seeing it's another championship, we're going to have a bit of granny. Outstanding stats, though. What a rearguard action that last 10 minutes was.
Well done, young men. Well done indeed. Fantastic performance in a final. Absolutely dominated the first half. Harvey Elliott giving the V's. Funny. They're obviously not happy about it, as the Spanish weren't either. It does not matter. Nobody will remember second place this time. England have won 2 under-21 European Championships in a row. We've done the double back-to-back. That is it. Surely this will translate into a senior trophy.
Between Voldemado and Elliott there.
Yeah, good sport from Voldemado. Well done. Fair enough. Absolutely fantastic. What a game. What a championship from our U21s. And a big shout out to Tino Livramento of Newcastle United.
Yeah.
Playing most of the games, being an important part of this team. Standout performers in players like Harvey Elliott, Elliot Anderson. Quant has been decent. Cresswell's been tidy. Alex Scott was good today. Shame he had to go off. There's been some fantastic players. Hutchinson was really, really solid as well. And the manager to fail so badly in the little interim senior spell to drop back down to the U21s and do so well. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, this is clearly his barrow, isn't it? This is what he excels at, isn't he, Lee Carsley? He's been outstanding, hasn't he? Been an outstanding under-21 coach. 2 tournaments, 2 wins. You can't have some more than that, Stato. You really can't.
Absolutely, just absolute cinema. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
No words. I know it's only U21s, but this is such a special moment for those lads. Absolutely enormous. And this has got to be a springboard now. No excuses. All of Southgate's finals, 2 U21 championships. It's got to count. World Cup next year. Thomas the Tank Engine, you better be taking this in, my friend, because you've been crap recently. That Senegal performance was abysmal. We've got to push on. We've got to kick on.
I agree. The foundation is there, isn't it? Clearly it's there. I mean, out of that team, I anticipate seeing the likes of Anderson, Elliott, Livramento. Let's not forget Lewis Hall as well. I mean, he's not...
Lewis Hall will definitely be in the conversation as long as he comes back solid from his injury.
Alex Scott.
I'll tell you what, as a Newcastle United channel, I think we've just got to say, if there's any Forest fans watching, we're so jealous you've got Elliot Anderson. We love him to bits. He's such a good player.
He is.
Such a good player. He's been immense. Tonight, he was a physical beast. He single-handedly was the only one reading things at certain times in that match. He was phenomenal. Such a player.
Daniela's right. After next World Cup, we must start bringing these youngsters into the squad and get rid of the likes of, who did you say? Henderson, Walker and Kane. Couldn't agree more.
More. We've got some great young players. There's no need to be using some of this dross. You've got Adam Wharton, who's not been involved. Lewis Hall's not been involved. There's loads of young lads that are really, really top-tier footballers. So the future is so bright. We've just got to make it work this time.
What's some super chats now, I think? God.
Yeah, let's run through and say thank you to all you fantastic people who've supported us. I don't know where we got up to. I think it was... let's go. Scroll down a bit.
It's for me and Hogg, I think. I think Ian Hogg's the first.
Ian Hogg, yeah. Thank you for your £5 super chat. Look what happens when England pick a team on form, not on name or reputation. Brilliant. Could not agree more. George as well. Thank you for your £5. Great result, great commentary. Just like watching Newcastle. Well, I love watching England as well, as does Billy. It's club and country. There's nothing wrong with a bit of both. But thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you, Billy. I always love doing our international commentaries. It's really, really fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining and watching and being part of the journey. We went from about 400 viewers when we started all the way up to 2,500 all the way through the game. What an absolute stellar evening. Make sure you like the show. Show us a bit of love and appreciation. Subscribe if you want to come back and watch some more football content. We do loads. We've got more hosts. We've got Paul, the main big man on the channel. He's fantastic. Sam doing women's content and the men's content as well. So please come back and make sure you hit the membership or donation button if you fancy it. Check out the channel sponsors, top left, top right, and in the description, Mamaroo Records for music merchandise. There is a website and a store in Whitley Bay. Make sure you vote for us in the Football Content Creator Awards. Link in the description for that. So make sure you click on that. Vote for us in the Best Club Content Creator Premier League for the Toon Review. ToonReview.com exists as well. We do shirts, hoodies, everything, drinkware, loads of stuff. Thank you, mods. It's been mental. You've been so good just combing through the chat. And to be fair, all of the rival fans, you've been really solid as well. All the Germans, absolute good sports. You've been fantastic in the chat. Apologies it didn't go well for you, but we love it. You've won plenty of stuff. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We don't do this very often. It's great for England to win stuff. And thank you, everyone else. Billy, any passing thoughts? Any final thoughts?
It's been a fantastic tournament. And I followed it from minute 1 to the last minute. And I think we're worthy winners, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, when it came to the crunch. Lee Carty's expertise and the players on the pitch with the heart and the endeavour and the skills and the technical stuff. We're the best side in the tournament. No doubt about it. And worthy winners of the tournament for the second time in the trot. How good does that feel?
Well, guys, we will leave you there with England, the best under-21s team in Europe. Good night.
Good night, folks.
Come back and check out